what's up? It's Friday night. It's time to get baked.
Back from the dead.
Sort of.
Woo.
Sort of. I would say I'm at like 75% right now. I was knocked out yesterday. I got up in the morning when my alarm went off. I got in the shower thinking, I'm good, I can go to work. And then the dizziness and the nausea hit, and everything ached. My joints. I feel for any of you out there who have any sort of arthritis or anything. Even now, my joints ache so bad. So I am really thankful to Past Crystal, who is smart enough to pick some really easy recipes for tonight. They should go pretty quickly, not a lot of thought involved. They should be easy for me and for you guys. I know some of you are making, I can't say baking because there's no baking involved in these. You're making these along with this. I know that Hannah and Jim are making the Golden Grams S'more Krispy Treats with us, and Miss Christie, I believe, was making the mug, not mud, mug.
Oh, come on.
Like coffee mug, Dan.
It's
mug.
Mud makes so much more sense.
It's made in a mug.
In the world of dump cakes and trash goo, or what's the other thing called crack pie? Why wouldn't I think it's dump cake? Because it's just a bunch of stuff dumped in a mug and lowest common denominatorly made in a
We're
microwave.
not making mud cake. It is not mud cake.
Mud cakes, Dan. Yeah, come on, Foxy Koala. By the way, we do have some packages
yes,
later on.
we will get to
Later
that.
on. Yes.
We did have a couple of super chats.
We did. We're also coming to you guys live on Twitch and Facebook for all you people that love Zuckerberg and e-girls and hot tubs. There we go.
Amanda with the super chat, thank you so much for the support,
Hey,
friend. Says Chris just got a service call he had to take. He'll be home as soon as he can. Well, tell him he needs to hurry.
Sounds like the elevator pitch to a movie, and then he gets a service call, and then like.
Yeah,
I
like
think
that.
It's like Secret Hitman. Like I just watched this movie called Nobody. So like I think everybody that has like to me has like a desk jobish type style look has some sort of like alter ego life where he's out there.
Secret identity fighting crime.
Not even fighting crime like a superhero, but fighting crime like button up white shirt with the with the suspenders that have the guns on them. That
Yeah.
style. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Like he might need stitches, and like Amanda stitches him up all the time. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Helen with the super chat, sending the Enu with the heart. Thank you so much for the support, friend. We really do
Did you drop
appreciate
yet?
it. I didn't check her tracking. I'm sure she did not. She would have told me.
Well, I don't know. I don't want a marsupial taking it off her porch.
Beer and Bug wants to know if you're going to have to prop Crystal up to bake tonight. I'm hoping I have enough energy. I did go to work today, but I did leave early so I could come home and crash on the couch for an hour or so.
Crystal's here defying odds. I don't even know.
I am. Look,
I didn't
everything
schedule
aches. Everything aches. No joke. I'm not going to lie. I'm pushing my way through it. We're going to do this.
Yeah, especially after that Dan Caster feed this morning on the Daily Dan. Like, I didn't think anything was going to
Yeah, we had no internet at the house for most of the day.
No,
apparently.
our house instantly turned into a caveman cave where, like, all I was reduced to was the fire in my house. I literally could do nothing.
You called me to download an app so you could get the internet, and I have no Wi-Fi at work, so that was not an option either. Dan had to go to Walmart to use their Wi-Fi.
I had to get in the car and leave here to go to Walmart to install Netgear's app on my phone to get the Wi-Fi installed. It's all in the vlog. Don't worry, guys. Yeah, everybody.
Mel Shane wants to know what happened with the Daily Dan.
You guys want that story? We just tell the story?
You might as well.
Okay.
We've got time. We've got quick and easy recipes. Come tell the story about it. I do see lots of people in the chat. Oh, I see Sam saying she still didn't get her stickers yet.
Are you serious?
We will make sure you get them. Like, we'll give it a little more time. If they don't come, we'll send again if we have to.
How do you even watch your show anymore, knowing that I basically stole your money?
Yeah, Hannah says she'd protest.
I like basically took $12 of your dollars minus PayPal fees, and you got nothing. All right.
Helen says she's not gotten it yet. I'm going to look up the tracking real quick.
All right, I'll tell you the story really quick. Okay, so the Daily Dan tried to happen. Like 3 minutes into it was just all reds, and it was skipping, and then that was it. It just wouldn't work. Sometimes I could type in the chat, it would come back and go. So I'm like, I've had enough of this because we've had such bad internet issues lately, right? So I run over there, I pull away the table. I reach down, I grab the internet head, and I yank it. Boom! Cables are hanging out of my hand like it's a spine. I'm yelling. Rah! I'm taking the grease and I'm rubbing it on my eyes. And I get in the car and I drive down to the internet place and I get inside the internet place when it opens at 10 o'clock and I'm 7th in line Well, fifth in line because these two people over here started fighting with each other, and
Sounds about right.
And the other person got really, really mad and dropped their equipment on the ground and walked out.
Yeah.
The other two people were fighting, but that's how it goes in our town. So then I'm like, you know what? I'm over this. So I go to Best Buy and I buy this router that looks like something out of like, I don't know, the future. It's got like 6 antennas on it. So it's like 2 antennas for you, me, and Blake.
It's pretty high tech looking.
Right. So I get home and I unbox it, and there's nothing in this house at all, everybody. But at Crystal's job, she doesn't have Wi-Fi, so she blew the data like a...
I use it all up in about a week.
Right. She blew that thing away.
I have a lot of downtime at work.
So I'm trying to download this Linksys app on my phone, and in about 40 minutes, it's gone like 3%. So I get in the car and I drive all the way up the street to the Walmart, or I go into the Walmart and huddle in the corner, kind of like when in Married with Children when the Bundys lived in the supermarket to take advantage of their air conditioning. You guys remember that? Jim, I know you've seen that.
It looks like we had a hiccup and froze.
Already?
Yeah, good times.
Oh my gosh. I'm still not done setting this thing up yet, right? Okay, so I get to the Walmart and then I download the app and then I leave and I come home and then I set it up, right? So then I call the 800 number because it's like, to activate your modem, press 1. We are having television outages in your area, so we cannot activate new devices right now. Goodbye. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we're through. And meanwhile, Crystal just got home. She's walking around here like Herman Munster. She's just all like,
and wasn't that bad.
And then she goes and Muppets to the couch. And then I called the 800 number, and the lady hooked it up. Thank you, Spectrum lady, for hooking it up. So I got it working now, I think, but I still haven't figured out all the things to it. But oh my gosh, wasn't that crazy? I vlogged some of it, but I just kind of went on this I fixed it. I think we have all new equipment now, so there should be no excuse, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
Spectrum, I have no choice.
Yeah.
Also, I had to go to Walmart to use their Wi-Fi to install the app inside. Yes, you had quite the adventure. It was crazy. Okay, Dan, everybody.
Thanks for playing.
Sorry about the Daily Dan this morning.
No, he was all excited too. He had his little waffle maker out and everything. Was all ready to go. And
I was a little bit defeated when he got home.
Yeah, you were very frustrated.
I'm just tired, long week, and then I just wanted the internet to work. But we have to name my internet.
We need some witty name for your
like
spider.
Yeah, I'll bring you guys a picture and you guys can give me some names.
Can we call it Charlotte?
If you want.
Brittany used to go to Safeway with her computer just to use the internet. Yeah, he called me, and as soon as I answered, he goes, "Never mind." I'm like, "What?" I needed you to download an app, but you can't do that either. So, yeah, it's hard not having your internet even for a minute.
See this little guy right here? Let me know what you think. It wants a name. Right now it's just like X6542 whatever. But I have to name this. I can't flip it over. I already tried because the arms aren't weak enough. But look at all those antennas.
You can't flip it over and make it look like an actual side up spider.
Look at all those signals that are just blasting through my house. Name it Chris.
Sam with the super chat says, I continue to watch because you and Crystal make my evenings and lunch more interesting and funny. Aww.
Thank you.
Well, I'm glad you still allow us to entertain you, even though we failed you with your shipment.
And thank you for giving me more money, even though you still haven't gotten your sticker set yet.
Speaking of which, Miss Christie, your stickers did not go out this week. It was a heck of a week, but we will get them out no later than Monday. I wanted to put a little something extra in there for you.
How does anybody watch this show?
Right.
It's this show of broken promises.
Broken promises. That's all we are.
Broken promises.
We'll show you how to make things. We'll make lots of promises, and may or may not come through.
Call it Steve. Do we have a better name than that? Name it Dead Bucket. It's so big over there.
Six-legged cat.
It's so big, especially since Blake and I are both wired in. It'll be better for everything. It'll be better for live streams when I go outside and stuff, and for you to doom scroll. Your doom scroll should load like 20% faster.
My Life's Wicked Adventure wants to know if the shirts we sell have the YouTube channel on them.
No, I don't put any
It's not advertising.
On our shirts, I never put like youtube.com/RFS Dan or nothing. No, we've both worked in the shirt industry for a long time, and there is nothing. Oh, this is so bad to say, and I don't mean anything like no. Okay, I'm not gonna say it. I prefer not to put like. I want a cool, fun shirt nowadays. I don't want like a .com on a shirt because it's never. Nobody's ever gonna look at a T-shirt and go like, man, I gotta go to that site. Like, never.
That's what I used to tell people when they'd be like, I want my company name, the address, the phone number, and the website. And I'm like, when have you ever like been in line at the grocery store and been like, oh, hey man, let me write down that website so I can go to that website? It doesn't happen. You know?
I guess it could, but it's so damn ugly on the shirt. I don't want you guys to walk around as a billboard. I want you to have something fun.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I don't like the walking billboard.
I do have a...
Respectfully.
I do have a new design I'm working on.
And it does have your thing on it. Yes! What is this stream?
No, it doesn't have the YouTube channel on it, but... I was working on it on Tuesday. I was hoping to have it ready to unveil tonight for you guys, but...
More broken promises!
Yesterday... Stop it! Yesterday disappeared for me, so... yeah, we'll get that going. Maybe next week. We'll see. Is that your clown shoes music playing?
I don't know. It's it's like the middle of my work week, and I'm already treating it like it's Friday.
All right, get out of here.
Dan, everybody.
Hannah says you should name it Broken Promises. Nice. All right. Let's make some shit. Who wants to make some shit? Okay, so if you guys are making we're gonna start with the S'more Krispy Treats. If you guys are making them, we're gonna start with on the stove a half a stick of butter, quarter cup, right? That's my brain's not working, guys.
No.
Quarter cup is half a stick, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna melt the quarter stick of butter in a pan, in a pot. Stop it! In a pot.
What was that?
Because I said in a pan. It's not a pan. It's a pot. We're gonna melt a half a stick of butter, quarter cup, in the pot. Once that's melted, we're gonna add the marshmallows. It's a 10-ounce bag of marshmallows. Stir that up until it basically makes like a marshmallow sauce. Once it's saucy, we're gonna mix the golden grams into that, yes?
But Crystal, why didn't you just get marshmallow fluff?
Because that's different. Don't question me.
Prove me wrong.
You make your own. There's a jar of marshmallow fluff in there. You make your own and see how that goes. I hate working with marshmallow fluff if I don't have to. This recipe calls for marshmallows. So when I was looking for the recipe that I use, because this is another one I've had. Yes, you look like you want to say something.
Remember when we saw the marshmallow fluff that was twice as tall?
You were so excited for the double-sized jar of marshmallow
There's
fluff.
no way you're getting all that mallow out.
You'd need a really long rubber spatula.
Yeah. Sorry, I've gone cuckoo.
All right. Now you made me lose my train of thought. This is a recipe that I've had in my handwritten cookbook for years. I haven't made it in years, actually, but I wanted to find the recipe on Pinterest so I could pin it for you guys to find. And there's so many variations of this. You guys can honestly make it any way you want. We're making it the way that I have always made it, but I did see lots of them. Instead of using chocolate chips, they used like broken pieces of Hershey bar in it. Instead of just using the melted marshmallows, they put whole marshmallows in there, maybe at the mixing point after it's done being so warm. I'm not sure. Whatever you want to do. There were larger bags of marshmallows, and I thought about getting a bigger bag to throw some marshmallows in it, but I was worried about them getting stale as it sits because it's going to make a 9x13 pan. There's only 2 of us. Blake comes back on Monday, but we're not going to finish this whole tray. I'm going to have to take some to work and get these guys to eat it or something. But I didn't want to add extra marshmallows. If you guys want to, go for it. I'm going to use mini chocolate chips. You can use regular sized chocolate chips. I do recommend at least putting them in the refrigerator if you haven't already, if not the freezer, because when we mix it into the marshmallow sauce, that's going to be warm. It's going to cause those chocolate chips to melt. Again, lots of the recipes that I saw, they did not seem to care about that. The chocolate was all melted throughout the whole thing. That's fine if that's how you want it. Kind of looks like mush, so I'm hoping to avoid achieving that. And have those chocolate chips, they're in the freezer right now. I want them to stay whole. Amanda says they wore their Eggman Dan shirts on Saturday, and a lady at Olive Garden asked what it was about. And Amanda told her it was a guy that they watch on YouTube. She was not sure what else to say.
No, that's awesome. Perfect. See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. That's perfect. Conversation starters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Last Week Adventure is saving up for an Eggman shirt and Let's Bake shirt. Let's Words.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, look, I'm trying. Okay, let's just do this. All right, you got my stove cam?
I'll get you your stove cam.
About 50% of the time it lights on its own. All right, so we're just gonna do that on about medium low heat.
I only have one square showing because the stove is dirty.
You neglected to clean it this time?
Yeah, no, I just ran out of time. I'm sorry.
Fair enough. Will you bring me my bag of marshmallows? Thanks.
No problem.
All right, so basically we're just doing this until it's melted. Nothing to see here.
The stove cam is much better than it was last time. That's because I ditched that longer cord, and now I have this other really top cord here until I can order a replacement cord. So yes, that is one thing that I made sure to fix for this instance. Thank you for noticing. Yes.
How could you not? It was so glitchy last time.
Crystal sent you guys a message on Facebook and tagged you both in a video we made. Awesome. I didn't have any internet today. Oops. You know, as you heard the blunder earlier. But we'll check it out later now that internet is back again. Although I just saw something on the box that said fastest internet. So now I got to figure out where the turbo button is. Dan, you need a barrette for your hair. No, I try to comb it, but it's all like greasy. Dan,
right.
You need a shower, maybe. No, I took a shower. I just didn't take a hair shower.
While that melts, I'm going to get this ready. It calls for a box of Golden Grams, 13 ounces, which is 8 cups. This is 11.7 ounces. I'm not really too worried about that.
I'm having Golden Gram flashbacks.
Maybe they've shrunk the boxes since the last time I made this, but I'm sure those 2 ounces are not going to make a difference.
Ooh, that honey and graham crackers together.
No, wait, dump that in the bowl.
That's mine.
No, dump the box in the bowl.
This is how they do it on the commercials. Yeah! It's part of this complete breakfast. All right. All I need is my slice of toast and my orange juice and my milk, and I'll be ready to go.
All right, so it's just
pretty good.
about melted. I turned the heat down a little bit because it's starting to boil, and we don't want it to boil off.
Chubby bunny. Chubby bunny. I lost my mind today.
Just All right, so we are about melted. I'm going to dump the marshmallows in.
Dan, where is your dry shampoo? I was already leaving the Walmart and I forgot to go back and get it, but I didn't have any internet, so I felt like weird. So I didn't go back inside. I blew it. Crystal, Cynthia Dyke with the super chat with the little pear thing with the thumbs up. Did you know that the pear does have 5 fingers?
5 fingers?
Yeah, because it's thumbing up. Yes, thank you so much for the support. And for that really super awesome hot sauce that came in that package. It was really good. It made me sweat.
All right, so you guys can see right now the butter has just coated the marshmallows. We're going to keep it going until the marshmallows melt into, we want this to be like a sauce. You could probably do it at this point and just mix it into there, but it's not going to coat your Golden Grams. And this was something that I saw when I was looking at the pictures. A lot of them had, larger chunks of marshmallow in there, but the Golden Grams were not coated. So I like to make sure it's completely melted. What else is going on in the chat? Stop eating the Golden Grams!
Misty Fan's having some sort of like Alice in Wonderland crisis. Everything you buy at the grocery store has gotten smaller. It's sad but true. You sure? Or did you take a bite of that cake that made you bigger? Because I watched this movie one time, and it just depends. Stop eating it all down. Larry, you're supposed to be watching the teacher.
The more you eat now, the less you have later.
All right, fine. Dan, everybody.
We're already 2 ounces short.
Story of my life. Oh, ounces? My bad.
All right, I don't know how well you can see this on the camera, but it is
Good.
melting down. There's less chunks.
Oh, sorry, I'm in the way. Yeah, you're good.
So as soon as this gets into basically a liquid, we're gonna go dump it over the Golden Grams. We're gonna stir it up, and then we're gonna dump the chocolate chips into it. We don't put the chocolate chips in right away because we don't want them to get hot with the melted marshmallow fluffiness. solidified here.
It does. It looks good.
Yeah.
And you didn't have to get it out of that Malo can.
I did not, because I hate doing that. All right.
Miss Christie with the super chat. Thank you so much. My son Ollie, which is a rad name. Oh, unless you're a Game of Thrones fan. Oops.
Why?
I think didn't he shiv?
I don't remember any of the characters' names. I barely remember their names when we were watching
Didn't
it.
he shiv? What's his name? Stark. Not Tony Stark.
All right, so you want to stir this all up and try to coat every single one of these golden graham bits. You don't want any dry bits there. It does cool down pretty quickly, so you got to go at it.
Okay, well, I'm switching camera. It is time sensitive.
It is. And don't worry if you break them. It's not a big deal at all. What are you doing?
Is it both on the screen?
Yeah, you're good.
Miss Christie, make sure you post some pictures, please, in the Crystal's Facebook group so we can check it out. Hey, look at you go at it. It's getting harder, quicker. I can see you slowing down. Do you need help?
No.
You literally have bigger guns than I do. You probably do. Oh my gosh, you probably do.
Probably.
Yeah.
I definitely lift heavier things than you do.
Yeah.
But I can't open a jar to save my life.
You're welcome. Huh?
Okay, so let's get these in here now.
Oh my
because
gosh, you should have that cut open already.
It is I know I should have. It is starting to get pretty thick.
Helen says, how do you cope with Crystal Dan?
Oh, that was the end of it?
Yeah.
Wait. No, it says, how do you cope with Dan Crystal? Try again.
You're not the first person to ask that question.
Yes, it is like I have 2 children. Dan is much more high energy than either me or Blake. Blake and I are always just looking at him like, what are you doing? But you know, it's all with love. Okay, it's definitely gotten really sticky. I'm just gonna mash it into the pan now. We are ready to go. So recipe calls for 13x9 pan. You can mash it into whatever you have, 2 8x8s.
Why do you need to switch glass shapes?
Because we need to cut it into bars at some point.
Does it go in the oven or no? Because it dries. It's getting thick.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, hurry.
I'm trying.
Oh no.
I probably should have buttered the pan, damn it. Hang on.
Very concerning the chat that the floor is not the trash can. Did you pick up that Golden Graham box?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
I didn't butter my pan!
Do you need me to help you?
Give me butter!
From where? What kind of butter?
In the oven, Dan. That's where we keep the butter.
The stick butter?
That's something my mom used to always say when we were kids. If you asked her where something was that was like an obvious place, she'd say, in the oven. And that's one of those things I picked up from her. Oh my god, it's so sticky. If you guys are making this, hurry up and grease your pan.
Wait, which butter do you use?
The stick butter. But now I have to wipe this out. Oh my gosh.
Oh, look, here it is. You can just draw on it.
No. There's stickiness in there.
Step away from the butter. You got this. Hurry.
I need a towel. Stop it.
I know you like the red ones the best.
No, I don't. You always put the red ones in the front. I like the blue ones better.
You told me to put the red ones in the front.
No, I've never told you that in my life.
Hurry, it's sticking.
I'm trying.
I can hear it.
Oh my gosh, stop. You're just making me panic.
I'm a good panic helper.
No, you're not.
Are you cleaning the butter off of it?
No, I'm cleaning the sticky marshmallow off of it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Hashtag give Crystal the butter.
Who is trying to learn to bake from me, and who thought that was a good idea?
Me, when I wanted you to make a birthday cake in November or October last year. No, it was November. You got this. Are you cleaning it before you use it?
No, I'm wiping it off onto a towel so I can smear it on here. But it's too hard and I didn't get any on here.
It's not helping, Dan. What are you talking about? I'm the best sidekick ever. Crystal.
You could probably get away with not doing this, but you're not going to be able to get all of it out. So definitely grease it with butter, shortening, cooking spray, whatever is your preferred greasing.
Hurry, it's going bad.
I know, it's hardening.
Like, I don't even
then we're
want
just
any
going to
more.
have a bowl of treats. All right, let's try this again.
Marco's trying to give you an out. This is a freebie. You're not feeling well and you're tired. No.
Oh my gosh. It's so sticky, you guys. I don't know how well that's showing up on camera, but OMG.
You can do it. Do you want a letter opener?
No, I want you to get me wax paper. and pull me off a piece that's about 9 by 13, like as big as this pan. So here's a trick, because you guys saw how well it worked when I tried to pull it out with my hands, and it was very, very, very sticky.
About as big as this?
Yeah, that's good. So mash it down as well as you can with preferably a rubber spatula. And then take some wax or parchment paper and use that to smush it down flat.
Is it the same wax as like wax teeth?
What?
Like the wax that's on there?
No.
That's so it doesn't stick, yeah? Oh, you done with the butter?
It's still sticking a bit, but yeah, I'm done with the butter. So just mash it down into there as well as you can. Look, this tastes really good, but it's not pretty.
Hey, do you want that meat tenderizer to smash?
No! What?
Well, because then you could smash it down.
No, then it's gonna smash it all into bits. What's going on in the chat? I missed the whole thing because I was having a meltdown.
I think I'm driving everybody crazy.
Well, usually.
I think
Welcome to my world, everybody.
I think that's the gist of it. I think I'm driving everybody crazy.
All right, so... Ta-da!
You did it!
I did it. So now you just let it sit.
You should put it on your face like one of those masks.
Absolutely not.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Can I put it on your face? Because I will.
No.
Oh, I should, but you shouldn't.
No, because it's not gonna.
I wouldn't want to ruin your makeup.
It's not makeup. It's just this like layer of raccoon hair that I have growing off the side of my face. I don't know what it's doing.
Raccoon hair?
Yeah, it's just like all this stuff on the side here. It would stick to it.
Here, this is for you.
Thanks. Well, that was fun.
No, you eat it. You can taste it. Make sure you guys rinse out your pot that has the marshmallow stuff in it, because that will
This is sticky.
like, solidify in there and become a horrible sticky mess. I usually just soak it in some hot water for a while and then it will get off of there. Brittany says I'm extremely entertained. This might be my last watch of Baking with Crystal.
What?
But why? That makes me sad.
You can't leave us with a cliffhanger.
You know it stays on YouTube forever. Even if you can't watch it live, you can go watch it later.
This is never coming off.
Soak it in there.
That's really good though.
It is. It tastes like s'mores, huh?
Let us know really quick. Let us know in the chat where you're at on this. Are you gonna start posting pictures, and I'll start approving them, so you guys can check that out.
You made a mess.
I did. I'm sorry. Also, I'll clean it up. It's okay. Also, this looks really good.
So after, I don't know how long it takes.
A little bit longer if you want. A little bit longer if you want to cut it.
Yes.
Eating it's really good right now.
Yeah, you could
But
totally
it
just
needs to get a
grab
little harder.
grab bits of it and just
Right.
eat it, and it's good. Good stuff. So let it set. You can slice it into bars just like you would with Rice Krispy Treats. It's pretty much the same concept. Once it sets, then cover it. And there's your s'mores bars. Charlotte wants to know if Dan's ever even seen a raccoon. I don't think Dan's listening.
It was glorious. I opened my
Picture
back
it.
door.
Summer of 2019.
I opened my back door and there was a cuss word raccoon at the bottom of my porch. It was so big. It was bigger than Dopo. It was the most amazing thing. I twattered all about it, and then there's videos all about it. There's vlogs all about it. But just the one time. I see animals when I go to Jess's house, but, you know.
When I go visit Jason, he has all kinds of skunks and raccoons and possums and things.
Look how hairy I am. Okay, does it work with any cereal?
I was just gonna answer that. Yes, you could absolutely use any cereal for this. I don't know if the chocolate chips would taste good with something like Fruit Loops, but you could totally do any cereal with marshmallow, like melt the marshmallow stuff, just like you would with Rice Krispies. Mix it up, make it a bar.
You could do another Chex Mix, anything. And any squares of stuff. Yeah, I think they have the Chex Mix goo. So
that's like unflavored.
Speaking of cereal, real quick, on the Daily Dan, because I don't think you've ever watched a second of the Daily Dan.
I did hear some of it yesterday because I was home, and you're loud. So
I have to be loud. It's projection. It comes from the diaphragm, which I didn't know that I already have one built in me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to put one in me. And it's got to come from the diaphragm, and you got to talk. Otherwise, when you see the squiggly lines, you see me talking, and then you see like Blake.
Yes.
Yes. So we talked about is cereal soup. And
yeah, no, I'm not on board with that.
Oh my gosh, dude. And like I said, I wanted to make all these jokes and stuff about it. There's a comedian that did like 5 minutes on it. Brilliant. But I found the loophole. Soup is something that has to be boiled or reduced or something with meat and stuff in it.
Right.
If I open up a can of soup and I don't warm it up, it's still cereal. Until you warm it up. It has to be warm up to be soup. It has to warm up to be soup.
Get out of here.
Prove me wrong.
No. Get out of here.
Dan, everybody. All right, that's it. I'm done for the night.
Dr. Detroit suggests doing it with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That sounds amazing. I bet that would even taste good with the chocolate chips, too. All right, let's see. We've got some time to kill. Look, the other recipe takes like a minute to mix up, maybe 2, and then a minute and a half to make. So let's see what's going on. I see a super chat from Helen. Thank you so much for the support. She's laughing, hopefully with me, not at me. Brittany tried to get Wednesday to Friday off so she can watch, but nope. Boo!
We'll still be here.
Yeah, whoever was making this with us, how did it work? How did it come out? Was it a sticky mess like mine was?
Here's Hannah's.
Oh, good. You got pictures for me?
I'll show you.
Nice. Good stuff. Looks good.
And then I'll just come over here to the nice camera. Nope.
It's blown out.
That looks good. Thanks for cooperating, webcam. Oh,
nope. You spoke too soon.
Good job.
Uncle Yukon says cereal is cereal, soup is soup. They aren't interchanged.
I agree. But what it was is I was looking up I think I googled like all topics of something, and it came up, and there's so much debate on it. Like if you have like those popular boyfriend girlfriends, let's do a thumbnail. We're on the thumbnail. We're like and right, and it's like one of those thumbnails for a podcast or something. I clicked on it, and everybody's had that debate so far.
Yeah.
It's easily figured out when you Google it, because you know how like sometimes when you Google something, there'll be an answer in Google.
Yes.
Font? It's just like favorite. In order for it to be soup, it needs to be like boiled and reduced or whatever.
Right.
With meat. They're very specific to say that it has to have some sort of meat in it. Or something. So I'm like,
well,
okay.
That's not fair to vegetarians.
But to have fun with
I have eaten soup before, and it's not had meat.
It said meat, but maybe
False.
Right.
False.
So maybe you haven't had soup. Maybe you had hot water with lentils in it.
Memify says cereal is cold soup and soup is warm cereal. No. Steve is making a core plate cake. I don't know what that means. Pixar didn't happen.
Yeah, what is that?
Miss Christie sent a picture of theirs. Do you have
Perfect.
that?
I need to see that. So cold cucumber soup isn't really soup. Yeah, but I need to know the loophole because I've never heard of these words combined before.
Yeah, I don't know what a cold cucumber soup is.
Okay, Miss Christie. Oh, look how awesome. Oh, here, I'll show you first.
Oh, awesome. Looks perfect.
Was
Good
it
job,
Ollie or Ollie? Ollie?
Good job, Ollie.
Ollie! Everybody, can we get some love in the chat? Look at that. Is this your first bakeable? Because when I made my first bakeable, and I have a picture just like this.
No, yours is more...
It is me holding muffins that I made with the raw oil. I made it with olive oil, my hero, instead of vegetable oil. That looks really good. It's interesting to see the ratios. Hannah had a lot of chocolate chips in there. And I feel like this one's more graham crackery.
They both also use regular sized chocolate chips. I use mini for no particular reason other than that's what I use.
Right. Good job. Good job, dude.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Approve.
Yeah, this recipe is so easy, children can make it. It's super easy.
You notice you didn't say Dan?
Yeah, no. No.
Did we come up with a name for the router? What was it called?
No.
Like all eyes. Oops, all eyes. Like oops, all berries.
Drea Kitty Husky with the super chat, sending a Kumiko love. Thank you so much for the
Drea?
support. Appreciate it.
Oh.
I see there's a lot of you here. If you guys haven't already and you like what you see, please hit that thumbs up button down below where you're watching. It really does help the show. Helps our mystery analytics we don't know nothing about?
I just don't share them with you.
Oh, you know all about them, you just don't tell me?
Yeah, oh, they're good.
No.
The arrows are green, if not green, like even.
Well, that's good.
Especially since we've missed some stuff from you and your needles.
I did try to die a few times.
You did.
Sorry. I'm good now. No more.
Good. Skynet. I
Now
love...
it's your turn.
Linda, I love Skynet because I'm a huge Terminator 2 Judgment Day fan. That is like one of my favorite movies ever as a kid.
Dr. Detroit says to name it Getting Internet with Router.
Yeah.
Brittany says, oh, I'm out again. Awesome.
I don't say "ope" though. If I learned to say that, I would just be jocking like.
I realized
Jess and
when you
Steve.
guys talked about it that I do. That's something I picked up from my mom. I do say that. Yeah.
I
didn't
have
ever
that.
realize it was in my vocabulary, but like you bump into somebody like, oh, excuse me. Like
No,
that's. I don't know why that's in my
I'm like,
vocabulary.
Oops, or my bad. I'm my bad. Like Claire from Clueless. I'm too.
Right? Yeah, my family's not really from like Midwest. Although if you go back far enough on my dad's side, I think that's where they originated when they came to America. But yeah, I don't know where ope came from in my family, but it's a thing I say.
No, I think I like Skynet the best. Good memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so here's something I wanted to talk to you guys about.
Oh shoot! wait! I'm concerned because you and I haven't. This is like I had no idea this promo was coming. So I'm curious too.
You and I talked about it.
Okay. Okay.
You ready? You ready for this? All right, so here's the thing. Years and years and years ago, some of you may have been around for it. I know that Jeff, Frankenbrain Jeff was. I don't know if he's here tonight. We used to participate in World Baking Day. They used to do World Baking Day. My brother Jason and I would usually get on camera together and live stream, and we would bake for the day. We'd pick a few recipes, and we would bake. For some reason, they stopped doing it. Whoever promoted it stopped promoting a World Baking Day because it was a different day every year around the same time, usually May-ish. It was on a Sunday, usually. This year, I saw World Baking Day is being promoted again, but it's on a frickin' Monday. It's the 17th? Boo, yeah. Like, I have a job. I can't sit around and bake all day on a Monday. I wish I could. Wish I could take an extra day off and just bake on a Monday, but I can't. So, something that I was thinking about doing was to celebrate World Baking Day on Sunday. Instead of doing a Friday night live stream, doing a Sunday night or Sunday afternoon live stream. So I wanted to kind of get your guys. No, it is not the same as World Get Baked Day, Steve. That was April 20th. Yes, this would be a long stream. We would do this for a few hours. We'd make a few different recipes.
Like we would order pizza in between.
Yeah, we'd have to like eat in between. This wouldn't be like a quick 2-hour thing. We would do this for a while.
It would be long like the Daytona 500.
So, I just want to know how many of you guys would actually be able to make it on a Sunday, if there's any interest in that, if you guys would want to watch. We're trying to figure out a way, if I'm going to make a lot of things, maybe getting some of these things to you guys, because I make one thing on a Friday night, and there's still Fruity Pebbles cupcakes over there, you guys. We don't finish these things.
It would be long. It would be like doing the Indy 500 and then getting in a helicopter and flying to Charlotte to do the Coca-Cola 600 all in one day.
All in one day.
All in one day.
So, yeah, I just want to know who's available. You know, if we were going to get a resounding, like, no, I can't do it on a Sunday, I've got church, I've got family obligations, whatever it is, that's fine, then we won't. But I just wanted to kind of feel it out and see what you guys say. I see lots of, yeah, I'd watch, I'm in. Okay, so we're working on some details of this. I think that's something I'm going to do. So that would be, the normal show would be on the 15th. We would skip that on Friday night and do Sunday afternoon at some point.
As long as we promote it a lot, so people know it's Sunday, then we'll do it.
Yes, yeah, it would be like 2 weeks from now. It would be the 17th.
We'll do we'll figure out like giveaways. We'll figure out like fun stuff. Like I'll do stupid stuff for once. You guys can pick my pizza toppings. Like we'll do something fun.
It would be on the 16th. The 17th is World Baking Day. That's a Monday. So, I guess that would mean next Friday we wouldn't do a show. Oh, that snuck up on me.
It's like that Sunday.
Yeah.
I would probably go live for a half an hour to let you guys know that it's World Baking Day on Sunday. We're going to do something Sunday. Like you and I can just hang out and talk.
On Sunday?
No, on Friday night.
On Friday?
For like a half an hour, just to remind you guys. But we can do that next week.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was already next week. I thought we were another week out from that. But yeah, I think we can still plan this out. Husky Tails just jumped back on. What are we talking about? We're talking about World Baking Day, which is May 17th, which is a Monday. And who can just sit around and bake all day on a Monday? I wish I could. And we're thinking about skipping Friday's stream next week and doing a few hours on Sunday. Several hours on Sunday.
Noon Pacific to like 6 or 8 at night. It would be a huge day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a huge day.
Misty fan named Jen says, I love a care package of Crystal's Kitchen.
You know, we tried to talk about doing that, but we couldn't figure out how to send the stuff we're going to make next weekend to a few of you without charging you guys like $30.
Yeah, here's the thing.
I just realized a 1 pound priority mail.
Yes, I ship out stuff. So if we did find a way to send to you guys, it would have to be within the U.S. only. Sorry, Canada and Australia and all the rest of you anywhere else. Shipping gets expensive. When I do my Christmas baking and I ship to friends and family across the country, it's like $7 to $14
I thought it was
to
like
ship.
$8 for the smallest, lightest, whatever it was, priority mail across the country. So we would have to put
I do it online, so it's a little bit cheaper.
Right, so we have a bunch of these from All My Lunch Meat. We save these throughout the years because it makes awesome to-goes for free. Like, here you go. You're only going to be able to get a few things in there, and then it's like $10 right off the bat for shipping in like a bubble envelope.
Yeah, it's cheaper to ship something in a bubble mailer than it is in a box. So I always put stuff in containers and then shove it into a bubble mailer.
And it's not like we're going to make money off of this because we're going to get the stuff anyway.
Right. We would just have to like cover our costs.
Let's say like $5 more
stuff.
just because I have to take it over there, but I enjoy doing it and writing all the stuff out. Like we're already at like
to cover
15,
our costs, we'd be looking at like $15 to $20 each.
I'm thinking like
package.
$20.
But you wouldn't be able to get a whole lot of stuff
for this. And how many cookies can we fit in a lunch meat thing?
Yeah, because I'm not breaking them up to fill the space. They're going to be in there.
So,
yeah.
And that feels really pretentious. I don't know what the word is, of cockiness, of like expecting you guys to be like $30. Who wants in? And that's no. I mean, so I don't know what to do. I don't know what the right answer is. 20. You know?
I mean, we can offer it up, and if nobody wants it, nobody wants it. You know, if it's too steep for everybody, then it is what it is. I'll bring it to the guys at work, but we're gonna do some math. We're gonna figure it out.
You know,
Dr. Detroit is concerned about it being only on one Sunday. Yes, it would be only on one Sunday, and then we go back to Fridays. Because we do Saturday nights, we have to have our Sundays free. So I feel like I actually have a weekend. It's easier to do a Friday night, but it's World Baking Day. Like,
right?
What
And
are we doing
Jess
here?
is right. We're not forcing anybody to buy anything, but as long as we put the qualifications out there, just in lieu of douchiness, then we can say yes. Here's how much our cost is. And can we get it to you guys? Because I don't want this stuff to go bad, because it's gonna, and that's the hard part, it's gonna go bad.
That's what I see Steve saying. It would go bad before it got to Canada anyway.
Here's
It
last
took
week's
like
stuff. Here's the rest of Helen's cookies. There's piles of stuff here. Here's 3 cornbreads that everybody could be enjoying.
Nobody wants cornbread. It's a Jiffy box. But yeah, a lot of the stuff that we make just goes bad. So yeah, if I try to ship internationally, I promise you it will go bad before it gets to you. It took almost a month to get to Helen last time. It took about a month to get to see Steve, and I don't even know if they even ate it. I hope they didn't eat any of it.
I hope they did it for friend's sake.
Yeah.
And here's another thing. I'm covered in cat hair. There's a cat in the corner.
Yeah, I don't have a food handler's license.
Right.
There is a cat across the counter. If you have any qualms about that, this is not for you.
Yes.
But just throwing it out there for you guys.
But it would be a shame for all the stuff to go to waste.
Yes. Amanda says, what about people that cook along with you help ship to people? But then it wouldn't be Crystal Snacks.
I can't do that.
Yeah, and I don't know what anybody else is doing.
And it's not you. I don't know who said that. It's not you.
Amanda.
It's all the episodes of Dexter I just got done watching the last 2 nights. Dan, everybody.
Just as in reality, you need an Etsy shop and a certified kitchen.
Yeah.
I don't think you can have a certified kitchen with 5 cats in the house.
Why not?
I would have to Dexter the rest of the house.
If Blossom can have a cat cafe, if Blossom can have a cat cafe on Primetime Network, you can have an Etsy thing. Listen to Jess, she knows.
There's too many. This cat is literally less than a foot away from these Golden Graham treats at this moment.
And I love cats.
Yeah, but do you love eating cat hair?
Last time I went to Jess's house, I came back and I coughed up a beezer. And I loved it.
And I loved it.
It looks like Memphis.
Aww. PJ with the super chat, thank you so much for the support. Happy Friday, fam. Fun thing I learned this week, the evil girlfriend and the nanny from the Parent Trap are BFFs in real life. Also, yes to the Sunday stream. The evil girlfriend and the nanny from the Parent Trap.
What's Parent Trap? Lindsay Lohan Parent Trap? Or who was the girl from the first season of Saved by the Bell that was in the Parent Trap? I don't remember. Uncle Yukon would know.
I don't know. Abby says, why not try and sell them locally? Our town, so there's a farmer's market out here, and I've looked into it. It's way too expensive to get a booth at the farmer's market and hope I could sell stuff.
Also, we're new to this.
Yeah, I've done stuff where I've made stuff. I actually went to Arizona for something and tried to sell some snacks once, and we were kind of low-key about it because we don't have a food handler's license, and we sold some stuff, but...
Maybe one day, because look, I went and bought a pasty or pasty. One of them's one of them's these things.
Yes.
And one of them's like these things. And I didn't ask the lady about anything. She was old, so I knew she knew what she was doing.
No, but you can get in trouble. You can get in legal trouble. And California, my understanding is pretty strict about that.
And people love getting in trouble these days for stuff.
Yes.
Like, I am just waiting to see what stupid thing cancels me. I can't wait. I can't wait. Like, so it's hard. We shouldn't even be offering these up in the first place. But you know what? It's fun.
Jess says, yeah, even to sell at the farmer's market, you have to have a certified kitchen.
So she does.
Yeah,
okay.
Nobody's certifying anything in this house full of cat hair. I need a tissue.
So there's lots of qualifications that have to happen. I mean, there's like my dryer is right back there. So I don't know what to do about sending you guys stuff. Yeah, see, I pay for shipping. Now that you remind me of the cat hair, I'm very allergic. What if you're like, and your eyes are just swollen shut, but you can't stop eating the snacks? Wouldn't that be the best, worst thing ever?
No.
Yeah, because, so I don't know. Maybe we're screwed. Maybe we just send them to our friends. Maybe we just send them to the people we know in the chat. That won't. You know what it is? It's liability. Like, Marco won't sue me. I don't think Chris and Amanda would sue me. Jordan's cool. Hannah's cool. Lady Cat, Abby. I don't know. What about Abby? Would you sue me? I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know what to do.
We'll work out the details over the next week. Before we start the next recipe, I hear we have a couple packages to open.
Oh, right. Right. Do you want? Okay. Let's open this one upside down because all my address is on the other side.
Okay.
This one's from Jess.
Okay. Awesome.
I have no idea this time what's happening.
In light of last week's episode, she sent me an egg separator.
Yeah, look how cute it is.
It is really cute. Thank you so much, friend. This is awesome.
Can you give us a rundown on what happened last time? And I'm surprised nobody made a GIF, and I forgot to go back and make GIFs myself.
In case you missed last week's show, where we made the milk bar pie, which required 8 eggs separated. We wanted just the yolks, which I have no problem doing with just the shell. I do that all the time, but this recipe specifically asked for you to separate it by hand to make sure that you could feel that the yolk was separated completely from the white and you got all the bits out of it. By about yolk 3, I was ready to yolk myself. I was done. That was about the grossest thing I've ever done in my life.
It was. It was. That was a shoot. You weren't hamming it up for the camera.
Oh, absolutely not. I was really trying not to vomit. Really bad.
Yeah, right? It was bad. It was bad.
Chris is here and wants to know if it's egg time. Not today. I'm a little put off, but
thank you.
But this little Eggman.
Will you definitely use
this
it?
This Eggman, not Dan.
Will you definitely use it?
Yeah, I don't have eggs in my other recipe tonight, but I will try this out. Absolutely.
That is awesome because I can just crack it in there and hold it.
It's a little Eggman. That's pretty cute.
Thanks, Jess. I will use it when the only time I separate it is when I put an egg in my meat to make meat patties to overcook them on my stove.
To overcook them.
Yes.
That's awesome and totally adorable. Thank you so much, Jess.
All right,
I appreciate it.
Now we have something from Foxy.
Hang on, we had a super chat.
Oh, do we
here.
have a super? Okay, yes.
PJ
What's
says,
up, dude?
Lindsay Lohan, it's Elaine Hendricks and Lisa Ann Walter. I'm also eating a streusel cake right now.
Are you also related to Lindsay Lohan?
Jess points out you aren't selling the snacks. You're giving the snacks away. You're selling the container.
Yes, right. Yes, I am. Yes, I am selling the time it takes for me to go write it out. Okay, here we go. Check. Okay, I'll let you do that first.
Yes, I was trying to make sure I was caught up. Jim wants to know, why wouldn't you use a $15 USPS flat rate box? They're pretty big. Because I wouldn't send a whole box. That's a lot of snacks.
I think so. But it was like, dude, it's like now it's like $7.95 or $8.40 to like go to Maine. Do we have anybody from Maine? If you're here from Maine, could you unsubscribe? I can't. Wait, no, I have good reason. I can't afford to send stuff to Maine. If you're Zone 8 when you look up stuff at UPS, you know it's not me, it's you. I'm sorry. I'm just
All right,
kidding.
so
okay.
this
we have
package...
something from Foxy Koala, which I love you, Foxy Koala. And if you aren't following her on Instagram with her amazing zoo animals every day,
Yes.
right? It's like your own personal Steve Irwin. It's
animals
crazy.
you've never even seen or heard of before.
Oh my gosh,
a lot of
right?
times.
It is amazing.
Marco sent a Venmo. Thank you so much
Oh,
for the
you know what?
support.
I'll grab that right now. Thank you so much, dude.
Okay, so
Shake it up.
if you guys send something that's glass,
Oh.
USPS does not care.
It sounds like a cuss word puzzle.
You can put it in a bubble mailer, you can write fragile all over it, and USPS goes, oh, nice,
But
and chucks it. Just for next time, be
I can
forewarned.
feel, maybe a little piece of cardboard, I can feel that there's nothing in there holding it back.
No.
But we are praying that we can resurrect it. We haven't opened it yet, so this is us together. Oh no, you're gonna cut yourself!
I'm gonna cut myself, but the first thing I'm pulling out is glass.
Why are you handing it to me? This is gonna cut me! You wanna stand it up?
Maybe.
Okay. Here, you stand, I'll hold it.
Oh, careful.
I'll hold it, and then you can do what you want with it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die from whatever thing's here. It's so ready to cut
It's
me.
a nice frame. Hopefully we can...
Oh my gosh, that is a nice frame.
that's a really
Okay,
nice
we can
frame.
fix that.
I'm hoping we can get a new piece of glass for it.
Wait, I should not. I know Dan, and Dan should not put his hand in there.
I don't want to put anything
Okay.
out of this onto the counter because I don't want glass on the counter, even though you just put that piece of glass on the counter.
I'm gonna take this outside to the trash can.
I'm waiting for Dan to come back. Oh, this is amazing.
Thought I locked myself out. Oh, it's in cursive. I can't read
You
it.
want to give it a shot?
Dear Dan, Crystal, and Blake, you guys are some amazing people, and I'm glad I came. There's a lot of Z's like risotto. Came across your on YouTube.
No, you on YouTube.
That's not even a. What is that? That's a double helix.
That's an H.
Oh my gosh.
Here's some fun facts about the animal. They are in the order Carnivora, but they mostly eat fruits. In the wild, they eat a varied diet, which can include carrion, eggs, plant shoots, and leaves. What animal are we talking about? I don't know that you introduced which animal we were talking about. Sababintra? Where did I leave off? Small invertebrates, fish, birds, small mammals, and fruits like figs. In captivity, they can enjoy dog food, leaf eater biscuits, ground meat, carrots, yams, tomatoes, apples, bananas, and grapes. They smell like buttered popcorn. Wait, which animal are we talking about? What smells like buttered popcorn? I must know.
There's I see toe beans.
Yes.
This is so cool.
They live high in the forest and rarely come down to the ground. They have a prehensile tail. Let me read it not in cursive. Binturong is one of two carnivores who have a prehensile tail. The other is a kinkajou.
I see meerkat exclamation point from Lady Cat.
They walk like bears. A female binturong can delay implantation of an embryo. That's kind of amazing. Binturong. Yeah, can you Google that and let me see what it is?
All I know is you have animal paw prints, and that's kind of rad.
That's really amazing. That's unique
Binturong.
to have animal paw prints of an animal I don't know that I've ever even heard of. Chris said he would totally eat a butter popcorn scented animal.
Me too.
I don't think they're for eating. Did you find a picture yet so I can see what a binturong is? I think she's posted a picture. The name sounds familiar. Oh, it looks like a little otter.
Do you know what they all look like? They all look like Mooch or Topo. Like just
They're all kind of cat-like.
Yeah, look at they all just want love. But yeah, look at that. That's it, right? Did I spell it right?
No, but yeah. It's close enough.
Yeah. it's hard because all of a sudden, like, I don't know who's got an OnlyFans
Yeah,
and who
you just
doesn't.
know it, right? Stop
So
it.
I don't want, like, yeah.
Abby says it's a bear cat.
Look how cute it is. Aww.
Absolutely, that is a bear cat. That's what I would call it if I
Wow.
saw that.
I
Ooh, look
can't-
at that bear cat.
I want to let the cat sniff this because if the animal had to put its paws on it.
Let's see. Hey, Mooch. Hi, did I wake you up?
Did you see him gonna squawk at you? Aww.
What's that smell like?
He's sniffing.
He is sniffing.
He's sniffing. I love it. Like now he gets to see like, oh, this is this animal that you've never like. You should never have sniffed this animal. and
Does
now
that smell
you
like a
can.
bear cat?
You got it, Dan. Autocorrect helps Abby. Autocorrect is life. So I have this thing that I installed. It was a Google Chrome add-on, and it helps me with spell check no matter where I'm at. And at the end of the year, it sent me an email with a report of how many words it had checked for me. Oh my gosh, new high score for the app.
I don't know that you
For
should.
the app.
Yeah, like the entire app.
For the entire. Let's lay that
Okay.
up. Let me take it
Peek
away.
in there and make sure there's nothing else. I think it's just broken glass at this point.
Oh, it's just stitches. it's just.
Yeah,
It's just
anyway.
stitches in there.
Thank you so much. I want to see if we can get new glass for the front, but if not, we'll still pop it in there and hang that up on the wall. Thank you. That's amazing. If you guys send something with glass, remember that USPS does not care if your stuff is fragile. You can write fragile, you'll die if this breaks. They don't care. They really, really don't care. I'm going to wipe this down just
Perfect.
to be safe.
I didn't go to the P.O. Box today, but I do have a P.O. Box, and that's not one of my auto things to put in the chat. But you guys can find my P.O. Box if you guys want to send us stuff that we unbox here on the stream. Thank you guys so much. That was super cool, right?
Yeah, that's
my Life's
awesome.
Wicked Adventure is so cool.
Such a unique thing.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
nobody has one of those.
No, it is super fun for us because like this is something that would never like. What is my life?
Right? I love that you have a job that allows you to have an animal make paintings.
Yes, and
Like,
and,
that's
and a
amazing.
unique job. Like what a cool unique job. Yes.
I just want to make sure there's no glass bits.
Probably smells like popcorn. I wonder why.
Sniff it.
Oh
Does it
yes,
smell like popcorn?
thanks, dude. Steve hooking up there's my address. Yes, that's where I go to get PO Box stuff. I tried to go today, but I had to go to Spectrum to get internet stuff. So we get now. I would have lost so much money. I cannot believe you're up and walking around.
What?
I can't believe you're up and walking around.
Oh, like you would have lost money betting on that?
Yeah. Yep.
My nap helped. My sleeping like 19 hours yesterday helped.
It was so nice.
Yeah, that I was quiet.
Oh, it was
Is that
lovely.
what you're trying to say?
It was lovely. I would ask you stuff. I'm like, hey, Crystal, I'm gonna go to McDonald's and get a supersized #1. Okay, Dan. And then like I did what I wanted.
I was done. I woke up to try to take a shower to go to work. Fell back asleep. Woke up when you did your show, so I was awake for that hour.
Right.
Went back to sleep. Woke up at like 10:30 because I was too hot. Was up for about an hour. Fell back asleep. Woke up again at 5 o'clock.
You did well. It was like you skipped one day and you went right into day 2 and 3. Like,
From the first shot?
yes.
Yeah, it definitely was not
So
as
there's
bad
hope-
as the first
There's
shot.
hope for Ben.
Yes. Yeah, and my mom never had popular sickness. First shot, she's like, oh, it's no big deal. My arm was a little bit sore, like I had a bruise,
Right.
but I was lifting my weights.
Yes.
I called her Wednesday after the show to see how she was doing, because she had the shot the same, like a couple hours before I did. And she's like, oh, I feel a little exhausted. I'll probably go lay down. She went into
But
work.
she didn't have it. And Jess was telling me the reports were if you had it before, then you get it worse.
Yes.
And that's what you had.
Yes.
Which,
yeah.
you know,
but
coincidence
for
or
the
not,
people
like,
who
you know, I don't
didn't
know,
have
but-
it, just know, like, my mom felt a little bit run down yesterday, and then this morning she said she
Right.
felt a little bit tired. It was not that bad at all. Real quick, I see Jordan just joined the membership. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support, friend.
Hey,
if you guys
Jordan.
haven't already, it's about $5 a month. It gives you early access to membership first vlogs that Dan puts up. Is it every other week?
Yeah, there'll be one up this Sunday. There'll be one up where you get to see me install an app for my Wi-Fi inside of Walmart. Riveting. Riveting content.
Riveting. Also gives you access to the special emojis, stickers, whatever you want to call them, in the chat. You get that little mohawk. If you see people have that little mohawk next to their name, and their name is green, that's because they are a member. The mohawk changes colors the longer you have been a member.
And that's the thing.
That's a thing.
Collect them all. I love how you try. How do you sell that? What is a different color?
Why don't you give it more perks, Dan?
It's royal blue.
Crystal the Animal Lover, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate it. Says, glad you're doing okay, Crystal. Get candy. Don't worry,
Enable it.
I've got plenty of candy.
It's all right. It's all right
here's
there.
Here's the thing. Last night I wanted something. I'm like, Dan, I need something
Don't
sweet.
say it because I'm gonna send 20 packs of them.
No.
Because I'm still munching on. Thank you, Melissa. On all of those mint Kit Kats. I even had one last
You did
night.
have one last night.
Yeah, I'm still
So-
eating those after I said that.
Dan goes to grab me something and he brings me, I don't know if I've shown you guys that I got, oh yeah, my arm's still sore. The strawberry ice cream cone Hershey Kisses. They taste like chemicals. So he brought me one of these, and I started to open it and went, wait, is that the pink one? Can't eat that. The birthday cake ones, however, are delicious. If you guys have not tried those... The birthday cake Hershey Kisses. So check this out, you guys. We're gonna play a game of look here, because this is pretty interesting.
What are the rules of looking? What are the rules?
Oh, you're gonna find out. So check this out.
No, you can't do that.
No, I have to show this because this is.
That's not this. Okay.
You stop it. This is my show. This is not your show.
Then we're doing it right here.
Okay, so it's white chocolate, right? Is it?
You guys, this will never ever happen again. I have no idea why Crystal's let this happen.
Birthday cake flavored cream. So
this
watch.
is something you're telling me to stop doing. Why would you?
It's white, right?
Yep.
It's green.
Oh my god.
Why is it green?
You're like the fucking amazing Jonathan.
Why is
oh my
it
gosh.
green?
Where's the razor blades? Or bowling balls or goldfish?
I ate one the other day and Dan told me it was green in my mouth and I didn't believe him and I had to take a picture of it.
Congratulations.
That's all.
It's Kermit looking.
But it really tastes like birthday cake. Those are really good.
You were really stoked about it being green. I can't believe you did that. That is so out of...
It's like voodoo magic.
That is so out of your...
There's nothing green about it.
Like,
I bit it in half
that
to
is
see,
so
like...
out of your element.
Is
Like,
there
why-
something green inside? Why did it turn green? I'm sure it's the sprinkles, it's the blue and the yellow or something, I'm sure, but why is it green?
Everybody in the chat's asking, did you swallow it? God, we're freaking canceled.
Stop! It's not in my mouth anymore. Miss Christy with the super chat, thank you so much, says, we're sending you guys a package on Monday. Awesome. Hannah says, those are things? Are we talking about the Hershey Kisses?
Really good.
I've seen them, I really like the birthday cake ones. I've seen them at Walmart and Walgreens. I'm sure they have them elsewhere, but that's where I've seen them. Let's see. My Last Wicked Adventure says, it's because of the sprinkles. I know, but they're so tiny. I don't understand the math of how that turns into my whole mouth turning green. I don't get it. Yes, Chris, I served some seafood. I had to show you guys.
Why? You would not
It turns green.
You would not let me do that.
Look, it's not like I was chewing
Foxy
up.
Koala wants a picture back.
It was just melty chocolate. It wasn't like nastiness.
Look at Steve. You wrecked Steve.
Well, thanks for the super chat to tell me that.
Yeah, that's like 40 Canadian. You wrecked him.
I didn't believe Dan when he said it was green, right? Like you told me it was green.
You
in my
didn't.
mouth. I did not believe
you. Did not, and then is my mic too loud? You did not, and not only that, you like took your phone multiple times and ate multiple. I don't know if it's just an excuse to eat more.
I went
but
and
you
bit him
ate
in half to
multiple
try to
pieces
figure it out.
just so you could have more. And you were just making videos of yourself doing seafood stuff.
Because I didn't understand why it was turning
You know,
green.
there's a drop down for that.
Stop it.
Crystal.
My Last Week Adventure says my top favorite is the sugar cookie kisses. Yes, I have
Yeah, you like
those as well.
You like those.
I'm really digging the different flavors. Linda wants to know if we've eaten all the British candy or if we ditched them. Oh no, we did not ditch them. Friend, there's...
You guys, you need here.
You see those?
I can sneak over here.
They're in there. We have a ridiculous amount of candy. No, they're in no, look, the Tupperwares.
Oh, yes.
Remember we separated them by like chocolate and
There's foreign
sour
candies
bits
and Snickers and Twix galore. Nerds with free paces and crunchies galore.
Hey, be careful with those.
All these things that she'll keep for years.
Stop making a mess of my candy.
Diabetes will creep in and she'll wonder why.
Stop it.
Bye.
You've made a mess of my candy stash. Yes, there's still plenty of candy. Don't you worry.
We have a key lime pie Kit Kat. I've been saving it for like a month.
Oh yeah.
Let's do it. I'm done holding on to it. Oh shit! I buried it.
I think it was back in this. There it is. You see, I might have all this candy, but I know exactly what's where.
We've been holding on to this for too long.
I'm scared. Okay, look, I don't like Kit Kats anyway. I don't like wafers. Crystal wants to know if we're making the mug cake or no. I may have missed that. No. We're just stalling because it's only 7 o'clock. That
Who
first
said
recipe
that?
went real quick. Crystal, we're gonna make
Sorry,
that soon. Don't
do
worry.
you need to go to bed? Because I can, like, you know, we can
My Last
finish
Wicked
this.
Adventure says had the key lime pie Kit Kat the other day. It's
Somebody said it tasted like something good. I think you're gonna think it tastes like chemicals. It's green.
When we had I tried, even though I don't like wafers, I tried the apple pie one, and it tasted like chemicals. Lots of things have tasted like chemicals to me lately anyway. Here, I don't need a whole bit. I don't even think I'm gonna like it.
Doc.
Don't touch your food to my food.
But it was already touching your food
but
before you broke it apart.
But now it's your food and this is my food and it can't touch.
That's the business. Oh my gosh.
I don't like wafers.
This is better. Wow, that is key lime pie.
Yeah.
Did you have key lime cookies? Did you have Oreos that had key lime pie in them?
I think we did.
That's what it tastes like. Not okay, because Crystal loves key lime, which we've all discussed. Key lime has more calories than any other flavor of everything you get, by double. The key lime pie yogurt has double the calories as every other yogurt.
I had some of that last night and it tasted like chemicals too.
Did it? Because you've been on a chemical kick.
Yeah, I just love my food to taste like chemicals.
Pretty soon you'll be listening to my chemical.
Thanks, popular sickness.
So, this tastes like the cookies you had because of the crispiness. This is good. It tastes like it delivers what it says. 5 for what it says. 5 out of 5 Hawks. For what it was, like, yeah, no, this is good.
I just don't like the wafers. I can't. The texture of wafers, it tastes like you're...
5 out of 5.
It tastes and feels like you're eating packing material to me. It's not. That's not food.
Yeah, right. But you're like all like scribble scrabble because of your stuff.
Yes.
I
did taste key lime in it. It wasn't as chemically as the key lime yogurt I had last night.
If you like
but
the key lime, if you like key lime, it delivers. Not like I don't know what real key lime. Like I don't know what like. Does key lime grow on trees, or is key lime a fruit?
It's a lime.
Okay.
It's a type of lime.
So, like, I don't know what that tastes like, but synthetic key lime, this is really good.
Yes.
My
Good, because you know I'm not having any more of that.
5 out of 5.
My last week adventure can't find the apple pie one. Is that even still a thing? I don't know if I've seen it.
It comes around again in November.
Does it?
For Thanksgiving time.
Misty fan named Jen would love to try the Mocha Kit Kats. I think they still have those.
Those were. Hold on, I can turn my microphone. No one can stop me now. Those were the best. Out of all the ones that I tried over the last year, those were the best.
I've seen those at Walmart and Walgreens. I'm sure they have them.
They deliver
elsewhere.
5 out of 5. Key lime pies are amazing. I ate the lemon ones, and what was the yellow package one?
That was the apple pie.
That was.
We threw the rest of that away. We tasted it and threw the rest of it away.
Chemicals.
Amanda has never had key lime anything. Anything? Try it, friend. The key lime Yoplait yogurt's really good. That's always been one of my favorites.
Mooch's.
But that was one of Mooch's favorites when he was a tiny little kitten. What's that? Yeah, mostly. Helen says, "Hey Crystal, I have a few things to send to you both. Do you want some of those biscuit things you like?"
Not until you send.
Are we talking about the pods? Cause yes.
Okay. But
yes, please.
Be specific, cause you.
Because I'm down for all of them. I've been taking them to work, so I snack on them at work. And
really?
Yeah.
What happens at your work? I called you at work today and you were laughing.
I was outside. Wait, which time you called me? You called me a few times.
Right.
One time when you called me, I was outside and there was the speedway was going by outside and I could barely hear you. But I was talking to my friend. My friend came over to my work and I was talking to him. I just hang out like by myself and then I have a secret drawer full of snacks. I have one drawer full of people snacks and I have one drawer full of cat snacks for when the cats come in. And then I'm like,
because now the cats come inside the house.
Just the one cat comes inside the work.
Like
oh yeah. Apparently when I was not at work yesterday, somebody locked the one cat that comes inside, the big orange fluffy one. Somebody locked him inside. And one of the guys was freaking out this morning because he got there first, so he must have seen that the cat was inside. And he was losing his mind talking about how the cat's going to give him rabies.
It's like career opportunities. That cat had to run the place.
Right?
Do you remember? I don't think you told the story. Do you remember when the homeless dude had to run your place?
Oh yeah. So we don't know for sure he was homeless.
Have you been working there for like a few months?
I've been working there since July. Like the end of July.
Right.
And after I'd been there a few months, someone broke into our work and he did not steal anything. He ate some snacks. He took a digital camera that was there and took pictures of himself with his feet up on everybody's desk. Not on mine. Not on mine or my mom's.
He's just giving away money.
Right? Yeah, he just like put his feet up on everybody's desks and took pictures, and everybody was so skeeved out by it. Didn't touch anything at my desk. But same guy that was freaked out that he's gonna get the rabies from the cat was like freaking out that everything had to be clean.
Nobody's gotten rabies since the 80s. Since Cujo. Last time anybody got rabies was Cujo.
Also,
or maybe the original Space Jam. I'm not sure if Michael Jordan had to get his shots or not.
If an animal has rabies, I think you can tell. like they foam at the mouth and stuff. These cats are like, especially the one that he's worried about, is like not even really feral. Like he'll run if you come at him, but he's not like feral. Look, when I go outside, he rolls over on his back. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys what this man, oh wait. Helen, I tracked your package. It is in Sydney, Australia. It departed Sydney, Australia on May 2nd. So it is on its way to you. I don't know how far Sydney is from you. If that's like when something comes here and it like went to New York and I gotta wait for it to fly across the country before it gets here, but that's where it's at. Yeah, let me show you guys what this man is afraid of. Like, he sees the cat inside. He's like, the cat's in here. You need to get the cat outside. He's scared of this. This cat rolls on his back and shows me his belly.
Hey, you need to get that cat some OxyClean.
He's a little dirty, a little scruffy. But come on, this cat's not gonna give you rabies. He's gonna give you snuggles. That's it. Come on. Freaking scared. Foxy Koala says you can't really tell unless after they die. Yeah, but when they're happy and snuggly, you're not getting rabies. Plus, he never goes near the damn cat. You're not getting rabies from an animal you don't go near. I'm sorry. He's not gonna come sit on your chair and give you rabies. It's not a dirty toilet seat. It's not how it works.
Dude, the mom next door tears it up.
As far as?
Dude, she goes out there and pulls the trash cans in and out. She pulls the weeds. She mows the lawn.
Yeah,
I didn't want to go out there the other day because it was crummy weather. She, like, tears it up. I see her scrubbing that stuff back there. Dude, she don't stop. She puts me to shame. Because we're all, like, stay-at-homes now.
Right.
Man. Dude, she out there doing work right now.
Abby says key lime is a citrus hybrid. I feel like that's the only kind of lime I've ever heard of. Like, what other kinds of lime are there? Just key lime?
Hybrids are okay. Sativas, I mean, like...
Stop it. Hannah says, my great aunt used to make key lime pie and lemon meringue pie. I love lemon meringue pie. I had key lime pie once, and it was from Marie Callender's, which usually makes pretty decent pies. I don't like key lime pie, or at least I didn't like that one. I don't know. Miss Chrissy loves the lemon Kit Kats. Now it's a big Kit Kat debate of what's what. My Last Weekend Adventure needs those snack pods you talk about. Apparently they're not available in America.
You know what, we have to find... you know what, let me get my phone. Let me see if I can Google them. They have to be around here. There's international markets everywhere.
Yeah, you can get them from somewhere, but like not... You can't just go to like the Walmart and get them at all.
I'm gonna look.
But they're good. And apparently the cookie part of the little cup pod is a wafer, but it's not the same as Kit Kat wafer. Can you grab a bag out? I think there's still more under here.
Okay.
Because I don't know if everybody knows what we're talking about.
Just give me a second.
Cyber Husky says, Crystal's so proud of her cat snack drawer. I am. We're almost out, so I'm going to grab another bag from here. The fluffy orange one, he'll eat them right out of my hand. One of my old man boss was talking about, oh, these cats, if we left them alone, they'd go hunt and find their own food. And I'm like, you know he eats snacks right out of my hand, right? Like, I don't know if he knows how to hunt anymore. They're just called pods. So if you guys don't know what we're talking about, these are what Helen sent us from Australia. They're called pods. These ones are the s'mores flavored, which are really, really good. There's Snickers. There's Mars bar. I think she sent us another flavor too. What else you got there?
You know, I just typed in pods, and I'm just trying to figure out how to get those.
Pods, treats, cookies, I don't know.
But see, like, when I look at any of it, it's all Australian food shop. Australian food shop. I don't know if you're
I didn't find anywhere that you could buy it, like, locally. You're paying, like, international snack prices, for sure.
Right. So that's a commodity, like a Dogecoin? Which, oh
Yes.
my gosh. Oh my gosh. To the moon, friends.
To the moon. What else is going on here? Debbie says, my sister-in-law works in a vet, was taking care of a sick cat, bit her, and unfortunately died. And when they did the test after the cat died, they found out it had rabies, and she had to go to the hospital and get the rabies vax.
What year?
Yeah,
1984?
when did that happen?
It's, but everything's retro, so it's about time.
I just feel like rabies is not my biggest concern when I'm talking about these cats that, like, sleep in the rocks outside my work. Like, he's just paranoid. Also, I don't like him, so anything he says is just like, shut your mouth. Okay, who wants to make mud cake? So I talked about it a little bit when I made the post that store-bought mud cakes are a thing. I do have some of those. Let me show you guys in case you don't know what I'm talking about. These are the Duncan Hines brand. I got these because they were like $1/4 a box. I'm like, oh, let's try them. There's cinnamon coffee cake and blueberry muffin. I don't think we've tried the blueberry muffin yet, but we tried the cinnamon coffee cake and we were not impressed. We've had other flavors too. My mom gets these a lot and she'll send us home with a pack like, oh, here, try these. they're lacking in flavor. They're missing something. Every time we've had them, it's just bland and boring. So, you know, I make cakes. Why am I going to make a cake in a mug? But last year when our kitchen was being remodeled, we were down to a microwave. We had to make any and all food that we wanted to eat in a microwave. And at some point we wanted a treat. We wanted some sort of, you know, Dan, you guys have heard it. I want chocolate cake. I want chocolate cake. So I went and hunted around and I found a chocolate cake recipe. Chocolate mug, because it's made in a coffee mug, Dan. Yeah?
How come like you went and hunted it and like back in the day it was like thunk and then you went as you scroll up your phone to find it?
Pinterest. Doop, 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 doop. I hunted for the recipe.
Yes, this mug right here has
it.
made so many cakes. Where did this thing come from?
I couldn't even tell you. I've had it forever. It came with a little plate that goes under it, like a saucer.
Where's that at?
It's actually on the front porch underneath one of my plants.
Oh my gosh, that
uses
thing?
that for everything. Yeah, the blue. It's this color. Yeah.
Right.
I always make this. If you guys have a mug that's like big, like soup bowl sized, this is what I always use to make it. It does fill it up pretty well. The recipe shows it in a regular coffee mug, so you could obviously also do that. I don't know what the ratio looks like, how full it gets.
My shorts are on my butt. Can you pull them out without
Absolutely not.
Without nobody knowing?
If you just did it, nobody would know.
Got it.
I thought you were staying off camera tonight.
Yeah, everybody.
All right, so I will put this recipe on the Pinterest page. If you don't follow already on Pinterest, Getting Baked with Crystal, I post all the recipes that we make on the show on the Pinterest after the show. Super easy. Blake will make this on his own. He remembers all the ingredients, but not how much, so I'll pull it up and tell him like a quarter cup of this, a tablespoon of that. But again, this is another one a kid can make. If your kid wants something, just tell them what the ingredients are and how much to measure, and they can totally make it. It's really easy. You make it right in the mug. You don't need to mix in a bowl and then put it in the oven and all that. Mug, microwave, done. Super easy. Okay, so first, as always, we're gonna mix our dry ingredients. We're gonna mix those into here. It does say to grease your mug. I've never once greased the mug. I wouldn't worry about that. Yeah? Why is that so funny?
I don't even know, because I'm a child. I have no idea. I couldn't even tell you why.
All right, then. I've never greased the mug. I've never had an issue. This does make a lot of cake. I'm gonna tell you, yes, you could eat it all, but you will be full, especially if you put like ice cream or something on top. That's another reason we do it in this mug. It leaves you a little bit of room to put some ice cream on top because everything's better with ice cream and some caramel sauce and some sprinkles and whatever else you want to put on top.
You just reminded me of Polly Shore. Grease the mug or buff the wood.
Stop it. Stop it.
Come on.
Okay, so we're going to do, let me grab my measuring spoons and cups and things. This is going to start with a quarter cup of flour. So here's the thing. This does take all the ingredients as if you were making a whole cake, but so much less effort than making a whole cake. It's so much easier. And it's eggless, so you don't even need to have an egg. We're going to go with a quarter cup of flour.
I will say, to improve taste, the later at night it is, the better they taste.
Fair enough.
After 10 o'clock p.m., they're good to go.
I also put the ingredients in a certain order so I can use minimal amount of measuring spoons and not have to pull out a whole bunch of them. So the tablespoon, we're going to start with the obviously dry ingredients because that's what we're doing here. We want 2 tablespoons, so quarter cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, unsweetened cocoa powder.
I like that cocoa powder. I'm in love with the cocoa.
Stop it. I told you we were going to do this, and then I screwed it up.
What'd you do?
What we should have done is to put the sugar in first, because now I can't put this in the sugar. Usually I put the sugar in first because the sugar doesn't stick, but the cocoa powder does.
What are you, Dan?
Yeah.
Why, how come you
so
didn't
now I
figure that
have to
out?
get my other... Watch fingers.
You have another one in there? A first world problem.
Have you,
Oh my
Matthew?
god. I thought that was it.
So if you're doing this, measure your sugar first, then you can put your sugar measuring spoon in your cocoa powder and not have to use another one. So 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar, which is just regular old sugar. And we're going to keep this out because we need to use it for vegetable oil. And then a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. And you're going to keep that out as well so you can use it for the vanilla. We're gonna do just a pinch of salt. We don't even measure this, just a pinch between your fingers. And then you're gonna tiny whisk that together. If you don't have a tiny whisk, you can use a fork. What, Dan?
Cyber Husky says, have you seen a recipe for yellow mud cake? I don't like chocolate cake.
I have not.
Are you a yellow cake fan? What is yellow cake, by the way? Because there's like, is that just regular white cake?
No, white cake is white cake. Yellow cake is yellow cake.
Sponge cake? Okay, right. And what's yellow cake?
It's just like a regular cake, but like yellow. I don't know what the flavor difference is. Maybe more buttery. I don't know. I'm not a fan of mug cakes in general. We tried this just to get by. You know, look, we were microwaving like rice and stuff for 12 minutes to try to eat during that month we had no kitchen. So we were just trying to get anything that kind of replicated a sweet for us, and this one is a really, really good recipe, so we tried this. I have not tried any other mug cakes. Some of you guys did send me some. If you haven't already, on the Getting Baked with Crystal Facebook page, I did make a post Sunday, Monday, one day this last week. The days are all blurring together at this point. But I made a post asking what you guys would like to see me make, and a couple of you guys did send some mug cake recipes, so there may be some of those in the future. Here's the thing, though. Look how quick this is to make. So I can't make a whole episode out of it. And then yes, absolutely. What do I do? Just make like 10 different mug cakes on the show, and then we sit here and eat a bunch of mug cakes?
This is good. And we hang out. I love it.
I'm talking about future flavors, though, trying out different varieties of options. Yes, Brittany says yellow cake is white cake, but loaded with butter.
Okay. Well,
Cyber Husky says chocolate cake is too dry. Well, you're eating the wrong chocolate cake. That's the problem.
Yeah, but maybe it's like, you know how like cocoa is kind of dry in general, so maybe that that sensation in our mouth means dry.
Okay,
you
but
don't know what our mouth is like.
Here's the thing. What I've learned with chocolate cake, if you just make a chocolate cake like basic, like a regular cake, it is pretty dry. The chocolate cake that I make that uses a cup of boiling water is not dry at all. That boiling water makes all the difference in a chocolate cake, and I've been trying to find other cake recipes that aren't chocolate cake that use the boiling water, because that adds so much moisture to the recipe and made such a big difference in the moisture of the cake. And it's only a thing with chocolate cake, apparently. What's that?
Chris throwing shade. Cyber Husky, only if it's baked poorly. That's cool. Whoa.
That's what. Look, I had this conversation with my mom just a couple weeks ago because she does not like chocolate cake, and I'm like, when's the last time you even tried a chocolate cake?
What'd she say?
I don't know. I'm like, okay, well then you need to try a chocolate cake again. Like, you need to try my chocolate cake, not to be that guy, but like, give it another chance. Try a better one. Because if we're talking like store bought and stuff, like yeah, those can always be dry.
All what you're saying is give chocolate cake a chance.
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
Melissa suggests making a small food item, then make the mug cake, while whatever main item cooks in the oven, use the mug cake as filler time. Yes, we can do that. Remember, friends, we have to eat what we make, though. Like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, I haven't had dinner yet, and we're going to eat a mug cake.
I'm shaking.
I'm eating the mug cake.
I'm already shaking.
Because you're so excited?
Also, quick, before we go on, there was debate before we started. And yes, we do read everything before the show starts. So the earlier you get to the chat, the better. There was a debate on what you were going to wear for your shirt today.
Oh, yes, I did see that.
And it says, I bake because punching people is frowned upon.
Yes,
and then in
courtesy of Husky Tales 101 said this.
Where you can't read, Dan doesn't count.
Because I still punch you?
No, I was good to you.
Yes, you were. Jim says, generally speaking, I'd rather not eat any flavor of standard sheet cake, not worth the calories in. Yeah.
Really? Is that shoot, Jim?
I am not a huge cake fan. If I have to choose, like for my birthday, I don't want birthday cake. Not just because I don't want anybody to spit on it.
Would you give your cake in the Office movie to Milton with the swing line stapler, or would you eat it?
Oh, I'd give it away. Okay, when I first started at my job, it was the end of July, and there was like 5 birthdays within the first 5 weeks, one of which was mine, and I'm like, I don't want cake. Like, it's fine. So my work will buy a cake for everybody. Like, it's your birthday, we are purchasing a cake. It's like on the company, and you get a cake. And it went around, and everybody wants ice cream cake. I freaking hate ice cream cake. The cake is too cold, the ice cream's too warm.
Whoa. Can we do 5 minutes on ice cream cake?
Sorry if you guys are making mug cake with us, time out. Okay, there's no perfect balance between ice cream and cake.
What if it comes out of a Baskin Robbins 30?
Oh no, we go to Cold Stone, and I went with my mom, and it was like, one time she sent me to go get it. And it's like a $40 cake. $40+. You get this cake, then they tell you, oh, let it sit for like 15, 20 minutes. No. Because
how long does it need to set for? Get her.
As the office miscellaneous task person, it's my job to slice and hand out the cake.
Yeah.
You cannot slice an ice cream cake after 15-20 minutes,
Yeah.
even after you've driven it across town
Why?
in the desert in the
Why?
summer, because the ice cream's too frozen. You cannot slice an ice cream cake.
If you blame global warming.
No, the global warming did not help.
Get her.
So then we wait like half an hour, and then I'm like mashing through this ice cream. No, let's give it a little bit longer. Now the ice cream's melted. There is no middle ground where the cake is not soggy and the ice cream is soft enough to cut through. There's no... F ice cream cake is all I have to say about it.
Jim,
F
I
it.
just got Crystal to cut a promo on ice cream cake. Good job. Good job.
I hate
Good
ice
job.
cream cake.
Good job.
So the first, I want to say 3 cakes were ice cream cakes. I didn't want any of it, and everybody's like, "You're not eating cake? Oh my god, you're not eating cake! How could you not eat cake? It's cake!" Like, I've personally offended them by not eating cake. Then came like the 4th birthday, and Mom's like, "Oh, just go get him some stupid something, like a sheet cake, like something basic." And so I went and talked to him, and I'm like, "Is that what you really want?" And he's like, "No, what I really want is a cheesecake." I'm like, "I got you." So I went over to the Supermercado Vallarta, and I got him a $13 strawberry cheesecake, which was amazing, and I ate 2 slices of it.
Food at that place.
It's freaking amazing. So why are you spending $50 on a crappy ice cream cake that nobody even finishes, by the way? Like, by the time we get to it, like, it's been in there too long, you have to throw it away.
Yeah.
It does not get finished at all. The cheesecake, people were eating that for breakfast, let me tell you. That was good stuff. Then it came to my birthday, which was only 3 days after Cheesecake Guy's birthday, and I'm like, we still have a cheesecake in there. It's cool, I don't need a cake. I told my mom, buy me first of all, I don't like cake. Buy me a pie for my birthday, but don't bring it into work. Like, they've got a cheesecake. Do you know, like, 2 days after my
Would she
birthday...
get you a chicken pot pie? You don't even eat it?
Probably. I don't remember. I don't remember what she
Square Garden, you versus ice cream cake.
Oh, like 2 days after my birthday, one of the guys was like, wasn't it your birthday? Didn't you get a cake? And I'm like, no, I didn't really want a cake. And he goes, the cake's not for you, the cake's for all of us.
Did you see my
Excuse
sweet
me.
line stapler?
He is that guy. The cat's gonna give me rabies. Have you seen my stapler? I like to move his stapler sometimes.
Hold on, dude. Okay, look. I know you're new to the internet here of what I do, and I've been doing this for a long time.
What you got?
You know, your coworkers watch this.
No.
And you're cutting a promo on the dude that hates.
Any of my coworkers who watch this probably also do not like
it,
this guy.
please.
Just gonna put
Look,
that
we
out
just
there.
got healthcare and it hasn't even kicked in yet. Real talk. We just got healthcare.
He knows I don't like him.
Can I go to the doctor before you get fired?
All right. Who's making mug cake? Let's do this.
Hold on, real quick. I thought you were sick. What the heck's going on here?
Oh, this is the expenditure of all the energy that I have in life at this moment.
What the heck?
The minute we cut, I'm done. I promise
Oh my
you. I can
gosh.
feel it. My knees are aching. My finger joints are aching. I'm pushing through it
You sound like Anakin Skywalker.
for the people.
Mom.
It's for you guys. I'm here for you guys.
Mud cake.
All right. Mug. It's in a coffee mug, Dan. Christine says you gotta put a stapler in Jell-O. Oh, he'd lose his mind. He would lose his mind. I promise you.
What would you put
We put a Rubik's Cube in Jell-O, and it was
Did not work.
messy, and it was not good at all. Okay, next step. So now we're gonna pour our liquid ingredients into this. We're gonna start with a 1/4 cup of milk. If you're milk intolerant, you could probably use like almond milk or soy milk or whatever variation you use of that. So I do want to point out, sometimes when I make this, when we get to the end and it's all mixed up, it doesn't look the right consistency, and I'll add just a little bit more milk. If it looks too thick, add a little bit more milk so it will come out correctly. I'm gonna grab my chocolate chips out while I'm in here. What are you doing? Okay, vanilla and oil. Okay, so we've got our 1/4 cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Amanda's got important messages.
Whatever happened with the cake and the guy who said the cake's for everyone else? We didn't get the end of the story. That was the end of it. I was just like, oh, sorry. Like, there was still cheesecake. It had been 3 days since we got the cheesecake. His birthday's on the 2nd, mine's on the 5th.
Amanda and everybody else listening, it's been a minute since Crystal's had an arch enemy. And she has this arch enemy. We're not going to use his real name. We're going to call him Bobbert. And yeah. And she's got this arch enemy, and she just, and you know, and I'm sure it's all good. It's all first world stuff, but her and this dude just don't jive. It's like oil and the other thing. And then, like, I don't remember what I don't remember the rest.
Okay, I'm gonna get a fork because Tiny Whistle is not my friend.
You guys, you should not be talking about this. You're gonna have to go see Toby in HR or something.
Good thing Toby in HR is my mom.
You guys like Bobbert? Oh my gosh, today is so stupid.
You know?
Today's stupid.
Don't piss me off because you'll make it in a live video and I'll start talking crap about you.
Crystal, the couple inside the Dane internet store got into a fight. We all watched it. We all watched it while I stared at the new purple iPhone.
Wait, like a couple that went in there together, then they started fighting with each other?
Like, she came in and he said, "Devil woman, give me the keys to the car." And she said,
Did he really say devil woman?
Yeah, and she said, oh, they were really old. She said, "I'm gonna call myself." And then she went to the car herself, and then she came back in 2 minutes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I watched Hamilton, and even in Hamilton made like a 5-minute intermission. She's back in 2 minutes. And then they had other words, and then they both left, which improved my position by 1.
Nice. Okay, so this does still look a little bit thick. Basically, it should look like normal cake batter consistency, and if it's a little thick like this, just add a little more splash of milk. We're not weighing the ingredients, so my flour might have been packed too tight. There's any number of variables that could have made this a little bit thick, but if it does look a little bit thick, add a splash of milk. Or water, or whatever liquid you put in it. Hey, you're in my way.
Oh, my bad.
Crystal the Animal Lover loves this talk, makes me laugh and smile. Look, if Bobbert wants to make a YouTube channel where he talks crap about me, he's welcome to do that.
So, you want to hear something embarrassing?
Let's have it.
I walk into the Walmart, right, just to use their internet so I can download an app. And as I'm walking out, you know how like they do this new Costco thing where they check your receipt when you walk out?
But they don't actually like check anything, they just glance at it and they're like, okay.
How do I explain to the person that I came here just to use their internet for a new router?
You can just say I didn't find what I was looking for.
You know what I started with? Don't you know I review food for a living? People got that story on the podcast. Did anybody hear that? Did anybody catch that story in the System House podcast of Dan that reviews food for a living? Your brother RFS Jay says hi.
What is up, Jason? Alright, so now we're a little more cakey consistency. It suggests a tablespoon of chocolate chips. It also suggests semi-sweet. My recommendation is milk chocolate, because I always prefer milk chocolate. And who the hell only ever uses a tablespoon? Let's see what a tablespoon would be.
I have a newbie question.
What you got?
So, I'm coming over here.
What you got?
So your bag here says semi-sweet?
No. What's it say?
Real milk chocolate chips.
Yes.
What's the difference between semi-sweet and these?
Semi-sweet or semi-sweet. Milk chocolate is milk chocolate.
What's the standard? Is it semi-sweet? Because sometimes you ask me for semi-sweet when I buy stuff at the store. What's the difference?
No, I don't. Semi-sweet is okay. Most recipes will call for semi-sweet.
But why?
But milk chocolate is just better.
If I get a traditional cookie from remember television, you know,
milk chocolate.
Okay, but what's semi-sweet? Is it like
you're gonna make me Google it because
Is it like Diet Coke?
I didn't go to cookie school.
No. But I didn't know if that was the standard or not. I didn't mean to like give you a Mr. Wizard's World challenge here.
Semi-sweet chocolate is more akin to dark chocolate and is slightly bitter because of its high cocoa content.
Like you.
I'm a little bitter. Milk chocolate has a lighter, sweeter flavor, and it's creamier and smoother than semi-sweet because of the added milk fats. I'm a fan of milk fat.
Semi-sweet in a pinch.
Yeah, if you have semi-sweet, you can use them.
Okay.
Yeah, look, y'all know more than I do. Semi-sweet's like dark chocolate. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
They are now suggesting the name Bobbert for the router. Right. Only if I can punch it in the face.
You know, one of the things, if you guys have watched that Office Space movie, let me know in the chat if you have. One of the craziest things about NASA when we had a takeover, because I was working for this company, and then Lockheed came and took over our contract, and there was 2 people, and they were Bobs. And, I swear to you, oh my god, I swear on everything in my life, Michael Bolton came in. He wasn't an employee, but he was one of like the Bobs. They came in and checked on what was going on, and his name was no lie to the grave, Michael Bolton. And we made Office Space jokes, not jokes, but like we couldn't figure out at NASA in our IT room how we were gonna like get people to believe us.
Do you want to know something my mom asked me for?
You know what?
Go ahead, let's see what you got.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I kept one of his business cards. I have it
Just
somewhere.
so you can prove
I
it?
have to find out. It
Nice.
says Michael Bolton on it. Okay, yeah.
Do you know when I first started at this job, my mom, who's working from home still, she will be coming back to work hopefully next month, called me and told me I needed to go in a file cabinet and get her out the TPS report.
Are you serious?
I swear to you.
Did you just
I don't
punch
think
yourself in the
I
face?
don't think she used the word report,
Please
but she's
tell
like,
me
I need the TPS, and I was like, you need
Please tell me-
TPS reports? Do you need it on your desk by Monday?
Please tell me you punched yourself.
I was really close. Oh, I started making jokes, and she chuckled at it. I don't think she's ever seen Office Space.
No, why would she? Why would
Because she works in an office. She lives this life.
Not that lumber.
Miss Christie is asking if we put the bar mixture in the fridge. If you wanted it to set more quickly, you could, but no, you don't have to.
Miss Christie, it's like 80 degrees here, so it's like everything sets quick here.
But 80 degrees? No, that's warmer. Colder would set quicker.
Oops.
Don't ask Dan for baking advice. Brittany says Crystal could yell at Bobbert the router and not get in trouble when it doesn't work.
We could call it Bobber. That's probably
Can we not?
Was it the best thing?
Can we not?
Can you call him that? Can you call him that at work from now on? Wait. At work, do you refer to people by their name or you just start talking? Hey, Bobber. You should call him Bobber.
Oh, no. Here's the thing. He's one of these people. He reminds me of my dad.
No, stop. No, next subject. You can't do this. He could be watching right now.
He's not watching.
He's gonna give you a virus.
I promise you, with all of the virus protection software he insists we have on all of our computers, nobody is ever getting a virus.
This guy is 1998 IT security dude. He knows Windows 2000 like the back of his hand, and Crystal's poor office can't even receive incoming emails because everything's flagged as spam.
And he insists
Because
that I
this
tell
guy
the
is
clients
working-
that it's on their end, not ours.
Yes, when he's working Windows 2000 mentality. He's got his MCP.
He makes me crazy. But he knows more than anybody else there aside from me about computers, so therefore they default to, we have to ask Bobbert. We have to ask Bobbert what he thinks. He will come around the corner and, hey, Crystal, blah, 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 and I'm on the phone.
Stop, no more. Read comments. Go to the comments. Go to the comments.
Have you seen my stapler?
Stop it.
I'm reading a comment!
Stop it.
Okay, so here's what it calls for, is a tablespoon of chocolate chips. That's comedic. Like, really? That's all? Come on, people. Come on. You know we need more chocolate chips than that. I don't know where. You aim the camera different places every week and it throws me off and I never know where to be.
2 shots.
Okay, so this like 2-minute mug cake we've been making for 20 minutes is now ready to go in the microwave.
Trying to get away from your Lex Luthor veins. Sorry, I just watched that Randy Savage documentary, so. Oh, that looks good.
It will be.
Now we're going to the microwave?
I don't recommend you taste this because it doesn't actually taste good at this point. Yes, now we're going to the microwave for 90 seconds.
I got a microwave, Cam. Don't pick your nose.
Thanks.
That's what I do off cam.
Under normal circumstances, you can make this in less than 5 minutes, as long as you're not going on rants about coworkers,
As long as you don't have a Dan.
and as long as you don't have a Dan.
Do I distract you that much?
Yes.
Are you done with this?
Yeah.
You're just in the way of the mooch. Who, about 15 minutes before showtime, came and took his spot on cue.
That he did. Crystal says, yes, the more chocolate chips, the merrier.
Should we just look at some snacks?
In literally 1 minute, we're going to have a chocolate cake.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna be lava hot.
We have to put toppings on it. What are we putting on it? Hey, Dan. Huh? What? You have to help me eat this.
You have lots of toppings.
Yes.
So,
What are we putting on this?
Pick out some. What do you usually put on there? You usually put ice cream on there.
I do usually
You
put
have
ice
some
cream.
of that Fruity Pebbles ice cream.
I have some. Oh, that arm's not reaching. I have some hot fudge toffee I got for just 10 cents at the grocery store. It's not even expired. You have to open this because
Jason, I closed the laptop nicely. That's what it does.
I did it. Debbie says, so about a quarter cup, Crystal. Yeah, absolutely. I think I have to microwave this for a minute. I think it's a little too thick.
Crystal, having a Dan is fun, LOL. Is that true or false?
You keep me on my toes. You're entertaining. One of my favorite things, you always make me laugh. Like, you always have me laughing. So, yeah, having a Dan is fun.
I might not be this crazy with the cards. Or maybe.
No, but you still make me laugh. Alright, so, we have cake. It's not the prettiest thing, but I promise you guys it's delicious. I'm gonna throw this in here for like 20 seconds. I'm gonna grab some ice cream. What do I have? Tired ice cream. I don't want fruity pebbles on it. What do I have? Oh, this one is good. I got this at Aldi's. It's called Honey Lemon Cookie, and it was actually pretty darn good. There's a cat hair floating. Jay says they sell these in a box with frosting for people who can make it themselves. Can't make it themselves? Yeah, we talked about that earlier, that they have these, but they're always lacking flavor. I'm not a fan of these. They just don't have the right flavor to them. All right, so let's do a little bit of this. If you put the ice cream on while it's warm, then it kind of melts on there and it's delicious. It gets all gooey. Jay says they are bland. I always eat them raw though. You. I guess they don't have an egg in them. That's do you, bro. Do you. All right, and some of this hot fudge toffee.
It smells fun. Do you have nuts?
I don't, but I have crunchy bits to go on top.
Wow, I like crunchy bits. Are they onion bits?
No.
What are these said crunchy bits?
I'll show you.
Where do you keep them?
In my secret cupboard, you're not allowed.
Ah, which means sugar's in there.
Yeah.
They'll be good.
Yeah, I don't have like nuts for the top of ice
That's
cream.
fair. That's fair. Where is Jess in the chat? Don't see her. Jess is working on something super awesome for all you guys.
I don't know where I got this, but this is one of my favorite little sprinkly bits to put on ice cream. It's got nut crunch, dark chocolate crunch, orange cream crunch, which apparently I've never actually used, and cookie cream crunch. And it's like little like cookie bits. I don't know. They're deliciously crunchy on top. Jess says I'm here. So you can do this up with like whatever you want. You can make it like a hot fudge sundae. You can make it with like put fruit on top. You can put whatever flavor of ice cream. You can do whatever you want on top of this, and it's amazing. I promise you, it's amazing. Are you gonna come eat some of this with me?
Yeah, sure. I didn't know if that was for stunts or it's gonna be hot still.
No, it's not gonna be hot still.
I'm like a dog or a cat. Like I heard the beep and it hasn't been long enough after the beep to eat the food.
It is kind of steaming, but you're a sissy. It's delicious. Definitely try this. If you guys want chocolate cake, but don't feel like making a whole cake, this is the way to go.
I want to do a drive-by spooning.
It's plenty moist too, if you guys can see. Like, it's not a super dry cake. Well, let me get you some...
Oh my gosh.
I have to get you some ice cream and some crunchy bits.
Oh, I'm gonna regret this. Don't chip my teeth.
You're such a sissy. Such a sissy. My Last Week Adventure says, need to find where you got the cookie crumble topper. Yeah, I've had this for probably entire time. Okay, hold on. Look at the price tag on the bottom. It says, compare it, $4, $2.99. That means this came from like a Ross, a Home Goods, a Marshalls, a TJ Maxx.
Good stuff? Or what's the expiration date? Am I puking or am I good? That stuff doesn't expire, it just disintegrates.
It's crunchy bits.
It disintegrates.
I've had it for a minute, but I don't think it expires.
That was really good.
Oh, look, it doesn't expire until June of this year. We're still good.
For quick and easy and fun, that was really good.
Yes.
It's like quick and easy, late at night, after 9 o'clock.
Yes, if it's too late to make a whole cake, and look, making cake is not fun. It's a lot of work to make a cake and then to frost a cake. Doesn't have frosting, but you could throw some frosting on top of here, or just throw some chocolate syrup on it. It's good stuff. It's really good. Brittany says scan the barcode into Amazon or Walmart. Pretty sure because it says compare it $4. It's from a discount store. Probably never find it again.
Yeah, sometimes you guys do that. Discount store shopping.
I love to go to the discount stores and find things that you'll never find again. Brittany learned her oven was broken when she wanted to make brownies. I saved the batter, and this gave the idea to put it into a mug or save it for a waffle maker. Absolutely, you totally could.
You're gonna have to use this little waffle maker that I got soon.
Yeah. And make perfect Eggo waffles.
Uh-huh.
I was really impressed at how Eggo-y they look. They look like they came out of a box.
Especially for Dan. And Dan did it.
You made it without any help. I'm impressed.
I know. Now what? Now.
Cyber Husky says, "Is that dinner, or did you manage to eat before the stream?" No, I came home from work at 2 o'clock and 8, and then fell asleep until 5 o'clock. And I guess this is dessert if that counts as dinner. But I'll probably eat dinner later.
You should take Ask Crystal anything phone calls.
Is that what you think?
What?
If you want. Linda wants to know if we've used the edible eyes yet. No,
That's an October thing.
I have the edible eyes and I have the fondant that I believe Helen sent. I'm trying to work something out. Like, it has to be something where we, like, make cookies and they go on there or something. Like, I don't know, something. Sorry, my water's almost empty. I'm struggling to get a drink out of there.
I'll get you some new water.
Miss Christie says this is so good, isn't it though? You guys should totally try this. Like I said, I'm gonna put it up on my Pinterest, so check the Getting Baked with Crystal Pinterest page. After the show, I will put it on there. As long as you have, you know, the ingredients to make a whole cake. That's the problem. It's not so easy that you can, like, make it from, like, a college student's
you could.
cupboard.
You just have to have, like, something from...
I feel like people that don't bake on the regular don't have, like, baking cocoa powder and flour and sugar. It's pretty basic cake ingredients.
You're still kind of generic in it. Show me your cocoa powder.
Oh,
that's not Hershey's.
No, this is from Aldi. By the way, this stuff, the Hershey's brand, is like $5.
I don't know if Aldi's let us down yet.
The Aldi brand is like $2. So definitely go to Aldi and get your ingredients. Do not get the brown sugar and the sugar. Well, check your Aldi. I don't know. My Aldi, the brown sugar and the sugar were a little iffy. I don't think I got the flour there either. Christine says you could put some marshmallows on that cake. You absolutely could. I used all my marshmallows. My Last Week Adventure says your cookie crumble thing is on Amazon. Awesome. I will check that out because we are running low on the ones that I like the most, and I'm going to need to get more of that.
Let's do something crazy for the next 10 minutes. Ask Crystal anyway. Anything. 661-200-9559.
Oh, geez. I'm a little scared.
Call on Skype. Ask Crystal anything.
Oh, it's too loud in my ear.
If you want to ask Crystal a question, you can... Is that better? Better or lower?
I think that's okay. There's a lot of background noise.
I know. This is what it sounds like when you're like playing Dantics. Yeah. So ask Crystal anything.
Hannah points out Aldi let us down on the pizza. The rectangle pizza is a lie.
Man,
yes.
It had no flavor. That I will give it. It did have no flavor.
Jim says everything going into his s'mores treats is from Aldi.
Mm-hmm. You know, I'll tell you what, I'll qualify it. Anything that looks like a knockoff package of the real deal is the real deal.
Yes.
Even our ranch dressing, Crystal's really picky about, had a Hidden Valley Ranch
I couldn't eat it because it tastes like chemicals to me, but you guys liked it.
Blake liked it.
Yes.
Yes, and so yes, if it has a knockoff label, then that will be it.
Okay. This is weird because you're the one that talks to people, so I'm not really sure.
Nobody called in, so you're good.
Oh yeah, somebody's calling right here.
Yeah, click on.
Yeah. I think I know who this is too. Hey, you're on Getting Baked with Crystal. Who's this?
It's Hannah.
Hey, Hannah, what's up? I can hardly hear her. Can you?
There you go.
Oh, hold on, Hannah. This is too loud.
I need more volume, please.
This looks like a Daily Dan. You're good. Okay, hold on.
All right. Are you there?
Hi, Dan.
Can you hear okay?
I can hear.
Yes,
Okay.
I can.
Okay,
Yep, we good? What's up?
Oh, not much. Just got done trying the s'mores treats. They are delicious.
Yes, awesome. I'm so glad you made them. I'm so glad you like them. They're super easy, huh?
Oh yeah, super easy. I'm excited to see what the guys at work think.
Oh,
Because I work
guys
in
will love it.
I work in an auto type shop. And
Right.
They love when I bring them treats.
Of course.
I'm like the only female there, so of course I'm the one that bakes.
Right. And none of them do. That's how it goes.
Oh, well, one of them does, and he makes some pretty good stuff, but he doesn't ever bring his stuff to share. He just brings his stuff for himself.
Oh, and shows you guys how good it is, but doesn't let you have any?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's rude. Who does that?
Crystal, I love this.
My
This is the
coworker,
first
everybody.
call you've ever taken.
This is awkward for me because I'm usually off camera when I talk to people, and I don't know, like, what do I do with my hands while I talk to you?
It's Friday night. Have fun. What do you do with your hands? Let's see
So
it.
I am a hand talker.
So am
Like, am I
I,
talking
in case you haven't noticed. But it's weird. I don't talk on the phone anymore. Like, I have maybe two
I feel
people
like
I talk
you-
on the phone to.
Send faxes now.
I feel like not a lot of people do.
No, not at all. So, like, you just text real quick, and there's no... Can I send an emoji over, like, while we're talking? How do I send an emoji? One guy that I work with one time, it was his birthday, and he wanted me to make chocolate cake for him. And I'm like, yeah, I'll make it for you. He goes, cool, thumbs up. Like, he emoji'd out loud.
I LOL.
No, don't LOL.
BRB AFK.
Nobody says that anymore. You're showing your age.
I haven't used AFK in like 5 years.
Right?
Oh
I
my
use
god.
it all the time. I used it today at Kohl's when I was trying to take your stuff back, and you call on the phone. I'm like, AFK.
No.
I know you're right. No, that was a lot.
Because the 22-year-old
KK.
at the counter would have been like, what are you talking about, old man?
No,
Yeah.
they were very nice to me. They were very nice to me today.
As far as no,
Right? Oh, what does that mean?
Yes. Well, anything else before we get on?
no, that's all I had.
Well, have a good night. Thanks for being the first person to ever call Crystal.
Thanks for making along. I appreciate it. That's always fun.
Hey, look, I paid for the Skype number.
Yeah,
we
it was
better
fun.
use it.
Exactly.
Yes. All right. See
We'll
you next
talk to you
time.
tomorrow, Hannah.
All right, we'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. This is fun.
You have to turn down the Skype.
Look how awkward you are.
Yeah, I'm very awkward.
661-200-9559 if you guys know the number. If you guys want to
Well,
call
wait a second. I'm going to put the ice cream
Crystal
away.
and make please call in to make Crystal awkward. Is to make
Thanks,
Crystal
Dan.
awkward segment here before we get out of here on getting back to Crystal. I can't even tell if anybody can hear me. Can you see? Is my microphone actually working tonight, or is?
Yeah,
this-
it's working.
okay.
Someone's calling.
All right, let's see.
Oh, hang on. This is your earphone. I don't like it.
Ew. I tried. You know what? When I
gross.
was at Best Buy, I tried to look for new earphones, but they all only had a microphone also in it. So I have to find a pair that don't have the mic on it, so I can shove it in my ear. But they all have a
Right.
stupid mic on it.
Hey, you're on Getting Back with Crystal. Who's this?
Hey, it's PJ.
Hey, PJ. How's it going?
It's going pretty good, other than some back pain, which leads me into what I want to talk to you about. How's all your chiropractic stuff?
Oh, I meant to tell you guys about this. Thank you so much for asking. I went back Wednesday morning. I was supposed to go Tuesday afternoon, and then they called and said the doctor wasn't going to be there because why would they schedule an appointment when the doctor's there? That would make too much sense. So losing a little confidence here already. But I go back Wednesday morning, and they show me my x-rays, and, oh yeah, I'm broken. Like, I don't know what a back is supposed to look like other than what they told me, so I'm trying to do some research to see, like, are they grifters? Are they just trying to get my money? Because they really want to charge me a lot of money for a bunch of treatments. But what they told me is my lower back is, like, arching forward too much. And then he drew on the x-ray that, like, my lower back goes one way, my upper back goes the other way, and then my neck goes the other way and is too straight. I have gaps where there shouldn't be some on the bottom and no gaps on the top. And
That's old talk.
oh my god, he said you're heading for a herniated disc and
Oh my God.
osteoporosis and you're shrinking, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm
This
gonna
reminds
die.
me when the Jetsons traded in Rosie the Robot for the new model.
Yeah, well, you should trade me in for a new model.
Hey,
'cause-
Crystal, when I met you, I kept the receipt.
was I an inch taller? Because from what he talked about, that's what it sounded
little
like.
bit.
So yeah, my last weekend adventure is saying their insurance covers chiropractor. I do have insurance now, but unfortunately they do not cover the chiropractor, and they want a.
I was...
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
They want a ridiculous amount of money, but they told me they'll give me 8 treatments for that ridiculous amount of money, and I'm like,
You better call the General or Geico.
over the course of a month. So for a month, I'm gonna pay. I don't even want to say the number because it's painful to talk about. And she's like, we can break it up into monthly payments if you'd like. And I'm like, yeah, but
We'll talk about
this is for 1 month of treatment, and then it's gonna. He told me we're gonna start with 8 treatments, but you need like 800.
Crystal, I watched a YouTube video. I got you.
Yeah, you
You're
want
going to be live streaming until you're 70.
right?
Say that up.
We're gonna be taking super chats for Crystal's chiropractic because I don't know where this money is coming from for this stuff, but I
Hey,
feel
Crystal,
like.
you better stand up straight.
I'm saying. And so they took my x-rays and I was standing up straight. If you look at my x-rays, it did not look like I was standing up straight. not even a little bit. So yeah, things are jacked up, and I know they're jacked up. Like I fell on my head when I was 10.
You're welcome.
I'm
literally
messed up.
going every other day right now.
Are you?
A couple of weeks ago, and thankfully I have Blue Cross Blue Shield, and it does cover that. I have it through my employer, which,
See, that's what we
thank the
have
Lord.
too, and my mom said no, I checked, and it
You know
doesn't.
why I like Blue Cross and Blue Shield? Because Snoopy's the mascot.
Is that what you like?
I like that as well.
See, I'm
He's
going to have
also
to look
the
into
mascot
this on
for
my
Michigan
own.
Adventure, but before I digress into that,
Go ahead.
there is, so I've been going in, and my mom is best friends with my chiropractor's wife.
Oh, yeah?
So thankfully it's like, it's a familiar environment. It's just a small little shop, and he's like, I'm 6'2", and this guy's like 6'4".
Oh, wow.
And so he'll have me he'll position my body certainly to put his knee up against my back,
Right.
and he'll grab my arms a certain way, and he'll just jerk me, and I'll just hear this huge crack that is like, oh wow,
Right?
how do I have this many cracks in me?
That's
It's
what
like,
I'm saying.
I just go day to day, and they never bothers me, and then boom, he's finding all this stuff.
Yes.
I need to go. Look, I need somebody to jerk me. So if I need
You need to go to the chiropractor.
If he's gonna jerk
Look,
me, I'm in.
When I was done, I felt 2 inches taller, and all Dan ever says is, I just feel like I should be 2 inches taller. He
can't-
just grabbed my head and pulled, and then it
Can't be 2
felt
inches
better.
taller. I'll feel like Danny Bonaducci and I'll be also.
And I will say, this guy, I'm like 5'4", and this guy's maybe 5'5", a little thicker than I am. I don't know how he managed to he's like, I'm gonna put my body all over you right now, and I'm like, okay, but I've been to the chiropractor before, I know what I'm in for. And he lays me down, and he climbs on top of me.
How do I get this treatment?
I'm telling you, you gotta go. He popped
Yeah.
this whole lower back part. I swear to you, it must have popped in 50 different places. And he only popped the lower back, and it made my upper back feel better. And he told me the problems in your lower back are causing the problems in your upper back. They're causing the problems in your neck, and the shoulder pain and stuff. So it all makes sense.
Yeah.
But is he selling me snake oil? I don't know, because I don't want to pay all that money.
I went in, no joke, it was a couple of weeks ago during the baking stream, so it would have been a Friday night.
Right.
I sneezed so hard, the pain, literally, some disc with a really weird Russian-sounding name, shot, I completely sneezed it out of position.
Oh, no.
And ever since then, every cough and every sneeze, two things I do a lot of,
Right.
are blindingly painful.
Oh, that's awful.
Literally,
So you didn't do anything other than sneezing to cause an injury?
Dude, you're too young for that.
Right? I'm like, that's old people
You're too young
problems.
for that. So who knows? Our insurance
I
hasn't
remember I
kicked in yet.
commented that I sneezed that I sneezed so hard I threw something out, and Chris commented PJ, you're not old enough for that.
Right?
You're too nice for that. But who knows what our insurance covers? That should kick in soon, maybe next month.
They said within a couple. My mom gave them the wrong forms, so we had to refill them out at the beginning of this week. So I should be getting the stuff soon. And then, I see people talking about check on that. I'm just going by what my mom says, and she's pretty much
We're new to
the
this,
HR
so,
person.
Yeah, we get insurance now, so we'll fiddle through the book and see what's covered.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into it
I
and
would
see.
love a backiotomy,
Right?
right?
Yes.
Well, PJ, thanks for calling
Right.
in.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I hope your back starts feeling better.
I hope so too.
We'll talk to you tomorrow, friend.
Bye.
Bye.
This is what
Turn it
it's
down?
like.
Did you turn it down?
I turned it down.
Okay.
This is what it's like. If you guys want to call it real quick, 661-200-9559. If you want to ask Crystal a question before we get out of here, you made it. It's 8 o'clock. You did 2 hours, Crystal. You did it. I would have lost money in Vegas. Congratulations. You were a better person than me.
Yeah.
Your balls are bigger.
Well, we knew that.
Yeah, right.
We know I wear the pants around here.
Our first date, you showed me them. And so, yeah, that's good. That's good.
Dan was very concerned earlier when I talked to you on the phone today. You're like, are you gonna sound like this when we're on
right.
time?
Because I gotta deliver. This isn't Saturday Night Live. You can't just call in a bunch of bullshit.
Right.
And think.
And
that
I
we're
was
good
pretty
to go.
low energy Wednesday night, but I'm coming out the back end of this, and I'm
You're-
doing a little bit better.
like Ace Ventura out of that rhino. Speaking of rhinos, did you see that Foxy Koala took a picture of a rhino today? What is that like?
I don't think I did see that.
They're like dinosaurs.
Let's take one more call before we get out of
let's do
here.
it.
Hey, you're on Getting Baked with Crystal. Who's this?
It's Amanda.
Hey, Amanda, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank
Dang,
you.
this is the first time. Oh no, I guess you guys have talked before, but this is the first time you guys get to talk alone.
We usually talk crap about you. We gang up on you and Chris.
Sounds right.
Which we can do tonight if you'd like. I'm in.
Whoa. And you know what? I don't have control of the stop button. You have it.
Yep. What you want to talk about, friend?
Hold on, so I have a special message for you.
Okay, let's have it.
Say hi.
Hi, my name
Is that AJ? Hi, AJ.
He wanted to talk to you on the phone.
Aw, how cute. I love that he likes what we do and thinks that Mr. Dan is the coolest and is
oh
so
my gosh.
into everything. That's amazing.
He'll be in for a shock later.
When he gets older. when he realizes what's really going on around here.
When is World Baking Day?
World Baking Day is on May 17th, which is a Monday. So I think we are going to participate next Sunday, the 16th, because I can't take a day off of work for Baking Day.
What? It's a holiday.
Come on.
It should be a holiday. It really should.
It should be.
But yeah, unfortunately, it is not. So yeah, if those of you who have Mondays off of work or stay-at-home moms or anything like that and want to be able to celebrate on the day of, it is the 17th, but we will be partaking on the 16th. Why would they not make it on a Sunday? It used to always be on Sundays. I don't know if somebody else like picked up the torch after they dropped it for a few years and just decided to do it whenever. I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, we'll at least be able to celebrate on Sunday.
Awesome.
I will definitely participate, and I'll talk to you in Snapchat, or not Snapchat, Instagram, or message you, and we'll figure out some details.
Okay.
Right, because
Awesome.
Amanda,
Sounds good.
if we can get easy enough recipes, like even some of these recipes you did tonight, then everybody can bake along, or they can tune in at certain times
Right.
to make the thing that you're baking.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, because
because
we do, one recipe a week. If we're going to do, World Baking Day and make like
I feel
4
like-
different things,
I
I'm
feel
going to
like
use
you're
up
good for
4
5.
recipes.
I feel like you do 5 things.
You're shooting high.
You do
To
something
the
that doesn't
moon.
go in the microwave
Well-
at all, or in the oven at all, and you do a bunch of other stuff.
Right.
But if you bake 1 an hour, then you'll have time in between to chat and everything else and keep up with.
Oh, what
Right.
an hour! How adorable! Thank you so much for the
Have
optimism,
you watched
Amanda.
the show?
Thank you so much for the optimism.
I can't get anything done in an hour, except apparently Golden Graham S'more Krispy Treats.
You can if I don't talk.
Yes. And if nobody talks to me and I'm baking by myself, I can knock it out. But yeah, I don't necessarily want to do like 4 or 5 new recipes and use up all those recipes that could be on future Fridays. So we'll
Right.
probably do some stuff we've done before.
Yeah. It'll
And
just
then
be
maybe 1 or
a
2 new ones.
Relaxed, chill baking day.
That's I'm thinking
You know,
more of a
we'll-
hangout.
We'll open the Skype like this. We'll order pizza. It'll be fun. It'll be chill.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, we'll feed the cats. The cats are gonna have to eat twice in that amount of time. So,
Right?
cause I've been feeding them like 10 cans a day. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they've been getting a lot of canned food.
I'm sorry. I'll let you girls get back to your book club.
All right, that's my.
Go ahead.
Or what were you going to say? Oh, no, go ahead.
I was going to ask if you had anything else to talk about.
No, I don't have anything else, but somebody wants to say something else.
Okay, let's have it.
Mr. Dan and Miss Crystal. Good night.
I couldn't understand him.
And he said, Mr. Dan and Miss Crystal, good night.
Oh, good night,
Good
Mr.
night.
AJ. Sleep well.
Good night.
Thanks for calling, Amanda. We'll talk to you tomorrow night.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good night.
Make some of those dump recipes, Leslie said. Hi, Leslie. Love you guys.
I hate the word dump.
I would love some of our classics. I would love. Oh, see, but you haven't done lemon bars yet.
No,
So
I'm holding out on
okay.
that.
But
those don't ship anyway.
I would love some of the other stuff you've done already. Like maybe we'll open up some Snickers. Maybe we'll make some wedding cake, cookies.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah, the stuff that usually goes in your batch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
It might not be anything new, but it'll be a hangout and it'll be a lot of fun.
Yes. Megan says, when y'all say to the moon, are you naming a quote from a movie?
It's from Dogecoin. The moon.
The Doge stock is going to the moon. Hold
Look-
to the moon.
Look, here's the thing. In the Honeymooners, it was to the moon. That's why he would say to the moon, because he was going to punch the girl to the moon. And Dogecoin 2021 speak, we're taking my $100, which is now worth $1,100,
Nice.
to the moon. I regret. I wanted to take all that money I had in the account from the whole year and put it in there and not tell you. And I was so scared.
I kind of feel like you should have now.
We could have
But
retired.
hey, you almost have enough to pay for my chiropractor appointments. Almost. I see lots of comments while I was talking. Lots of people were commenting about that. My Life's Book Adventure says maybe the insurance will cover it if your doctor refers you to one. I don't have a doctor yet because I don't have that information.
We're so new to insurance. This is amazing. Possibilities.
Yes. I had insurance for 1 year once and never used it. I paid for it at a job.
Wait, I had it at NASA, but the government's so screwed up that like they had better insurance for free from the government, so we never used mine. But I paid it.
Nice.
But I paid it every month at NASA.
Nice. Yeah, I see a few people saying you have to get your doctor to refer you. Check with your insurance if it's... they don't cover wellness treatments, they'll cover a condition. Yeah, so I need to figure it out. I just had to go. Like, you guys saw me the one day, my back was pinching so bad I could barely move. I just...
Dude, it was a miracle. It was that dude that sold out the arena's miracle.
I'm saying. So I wanted to just go, like, in the past I paid $40, you go to the doctor, they lay you on the table, they pop your stuff, they tell you you're good to go. I couldn't get... I'm calling around different doctors and, like, nobody had appointments, they weren't open that day, I just needed to go that day, I needed to get it fixed so I could do the show Friday night, last Friday, and I found a place that would take me and they told me it was a lot of money, but they said, that covers 2 appointments. And I'm like, okay, well, when you break that down, that works. My mom told me insurance didn't cover it. I'm like, fine, we'll pay for it.
Like, when you said they take me, like, not all places take gingers.
No, they, like, didn't have appointments for that day.
Oh, my bad.
Like, I needed to go in right then and there, like, within that day. And I called first thing in the morning as these places started opening.
Hold on. Steve, spoken like a true Canadian. Read his comment.
Where's it at? For 1 year, I've had insurance my entire life. Oh,
spoken like a true Canadian.
Aren't you special,
Right, eh?
Canada friend?
Yeah, enjoy your Timbits and juice boxes while you donate
That's not a
blood.
thing here.
Oh my gosh,
Sorry.
eh?
You have to pay
Oh my
ridiculous
gosh.
amounts of money. Luckily,
Yeah.
like, my job doesn't even take out of my paycheck for it. It's covered at my job, so we're good. But I did have to pay for this chiropractic appointment, but they told me, oh, it covers your first 2 appointments. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, because if I split that in half, that's just a little more than what I usually pay, so we can do this. Dude, the second appointment covered them showing me my x-rays and telling me how much it was going to cost for my next 8 treatments.
You know what, Crystal? You were clickbaited.
I was absolutely
You were
clickbaited. Yeah. So I'm not sure, like, what they're telling me. They told me when I went back, oh, you can pay $60 for an adjustment right now. And I'm like, I had an adjustment. Like, I'm good. I can lift. Oh, this
I'm
one's
telling you,
sore
let me
from
watch
the
a
shot,
YouTube
but
video. I got you.
They want to put me on a decompression table and
What
have me
is
do
that? You didn't come back from space.
one of the things that they have there, no joke, and this is why I'm trying to do some research. They have that thing you stand on that goes.
Hold on.
I don't know if this is showing up. Like, it goes like this
I got
with your
you.
feet,
I got you now.
and it like jiggles your feet. And I'm like,
For
isn't that like
$60?
a 70s weight loss technique?
I would have rather had that BS fat band from the 70s around
I'm saying. So I don't know how much I'm buying
It's
into this.
snake oil.
I need to do a little bit more
Crystal
research.
snake oil. I don't even know what that means.
it's fake. It's fake.
Oh my gosh, you have like an SN15 here.
Leave my water
There's
bottle
no
alone.
coffee in there. Look at her. She's such a poser for you coffee drinkers.
Water.
That's water.
All day long, it's water. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm still looking into it. They were supposed to call me today to see if I wanted to buy into it.
Oh yeah?
Nobody called me.
Was it from Primerica?
Right?
Alright,
Yeah.
let's see if it's-
Look, I will say they were the only place that had all 5-star reviews. People seem to absolutely love them. Nobody says anything about like how bad it is. So many people go in there and get their little treatment and whatever. And
Yeah,
they
but now you're locked into a 2-year
they
contract
walk
like a
in
cell
and they're
phone.
just like, oh yeah, I'm hopping on the table. And they hop on the table and go do their thing. But I'm like,
Just because you can Randall and I can't doesn't mean anything.
I just
You're locked
don't
into
know.
a cell phone contract. Is it T-Mobile or Verizon that owns you for the next 2 years?
right?
Have some snacks. I got
Yes,
a camera on.
we can do some snacks.
All right, let's do some.
Wait, you got a camera on Mooch right now?
No.
Put one on Mooch.
Okay, I got a camera on Mooch.
Ready?
When Crystal opens up the cupboard
No,
over
wait,
there.
wait.
All right, it's on Mooch. He's so smart. He has got to write a how to cat cookbook. He does. He knows exactly how the cat. He has optimized every inch of his life more than any human or animal I've ever seen in my life. He knows it's coming. He knows it's coming. He looks like Baby Yoda in there.
I love your idea to have people write who they were from. We've got some treats from Hannah. These
Yes.
soft ones that they seem to really
I
like.
saw it because I saw it. Okay, look it. You know these e-girls that sit in the hot tub? best ideas ever. You know where I got this idea from? There was a live streamer that fed the outside cats like in Brazil because it's so different in other countries. There was a live streamer that was feeding the cats in Brazil, and he was getting donations from his audience, and he was writing the donation.
Are you asleep still?
He was writing the donation names on the tree on the cans of cat food, and they were giving them to the populated or the overabundance of abandoned cats in Brazil. Yeah. And he was writing people who were donating cans of cat food on the can, and they loved it. So that's where I got that. Look, I have never had an original idea. It's always been
so squinty and sleepy.
Idea from other amazing people.
Can you stand up? Come on, Chubbs.
He's sleepy.
I know, his eyes are all squinty. Ow! No nails. Oh, Kitty's on the bed. No. Come here. Go get it. Hey, Mooch. Mooch, you want to catch? Topo. Mooch.
Mooch is good in frame.
Well, yeah, but Topo didn't leave.
Come here, boy. Topo.
Mooch.
Come here, Topo. 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 Come here. Topo. He sees it.
Yeah, but he saw one over here.
Okay. Can you throw him this?
I did.
No, he's gonna steal it from Mooch. Here, throw one over here. Oh, miss it.
He crashed into Mooch. Oh, Kitty's coming out. Come here, baby girl.
Hey, Crystal. Hey. Hey. Throw me one. Okay. I'll try to just keep him over here.
Come here. Kitty. Come here. Nope.
Topo.
He came galloping like a damn horse.
Come here, Topo.
You know, he knows where the source is.
Oh, he's so smart. Did you see him did you see him think about the options?
Yes. Hey, would you like this?
Oh my gosh. Meerkat. Come here. I know you guys like Topo, but he's gotta go. Look. There you go.
You wanna catch it? You didn't even try. Rizzo's just over there scowling. I don't know why she's so mad. What are you doing? Here, you want some snacks?
Topo, it's right here in my hand. I swear. Look, I got 4 pieces. Look. Topo, there's 4 pieces.
Come on.
Topo. No, he doesn't want. Look at it. Come here.
Mooch.
Come here.
Mooch.
Come here. Topo. Dude, I don't even. No, I just.
Did you just throw a bunch of food at me?
Dude, Topo weighs so much. You know what Topo is? Topo feels like Memphis has the attitude of Kira and is mini-me height.
Yes. Yes, Miss Chrissy, don't worry. I went and brought treats to Kitty. Okay, get out of here. Mooch. Hey. Oh, you let him steal it!
That's why he's the biggest.
Just grab him and hold him.
The Topo?
Yes, Mooch wants treats and Topo keeps stealing.
Look, the guy at the vet, when I took him to the vet, said he's a barn cat.
Yes.
We have ourselves this big barn cat. Oh my god, come on.
Get it, Mooch. Get it.
He's just so big. Come on, dude. Come on, buddy. Let's go, dude.
Mooch. You catch it?
Can I give him his own snacks? He's so much bigger than me. He's like a Gronkowski. Come here.
He goes trotting. Come here. Kitty. Stop throwing them over here, you're scaring. Stop throwing them over here, you're scaring Kitty.
Topo.
Did you not see that he has snacks for you?
Topo.
He's the worst.
He does not.
Oh,
Topo
they want to
does
know
not
where.
get social cues.
No, they want to know where Kamiko is. I think she went outside before the show started.
I hear her at the
See
front
her-
door.
Is she at the front? She's like, damn it, there's snacks. No, come on. She already found some on the floor that somebody else abandoned. Come here.
Topo's got a little pile in there. It's good.
You locked him in the other room?
Well, with a little pile. Oh my gosh. He grabbed me in a headlock.
He grabbed you in a headlock?
Wait, when was the last time you heard a noogie? he gave me a noogie, and yeah, so, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's so big. Seriously, Topo is the closest thing we have to a dog.
Look, you forgot one.
Oh my
Wanna
gosh.
try one of these?
That was so crazy.
I don't remember who sent these because there's no name on them. I think that was before we started doing that. Hey.
Those are Husky Tails snacks, I think.
Are they?
Jess's snacks are all the ones of that
That's right.
of that really beautiful like bobcat jumping from one log to the next.
Yeah, the chicken hearts and the
one
fish
with the
heads
face.
and yeah.
It's weird. Yeah, they're so beautiful though. Could you see how Foxy Koalas has medium sized animals there? Could you do that? Would you love to hug something big like when you see? Could you be Carol Baskins?
Yeah.
You're
Look, I love all the cats, any size.
You're like 20% Carol Baskins. Did you know she's starting her own currency?
No.
Yeah, I think it. Jess, help me. Jess, what's it called? Jess has got it. Jess, hook me up with a hot tag. What's her currency called?
Mooch. Mooch. You're not even trying. Look, she flipped it. You missed.
Thank you for everybody that's been sending snacks. This has been enabling them to have like they get canned food now instead of dry food most of the day. So like as I read more and more, like dry food's not really good for the cats. But I've been able to go to like 3 cans of food a day for them, splitting between 3 cans split between 3 cats 3 times a day. And like I can feel the difference. Like Mooch, instead of being super bony like Mr. Tails was, he's filling out more. They're drinking less water. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but
Chris said Bass coin.
is that what it's called? Oh my gosh, we should buy at least like like a penny of it. But it's been nice to kind of switch to more canned food for the cats, especially since I'm home, so I can like monitor them more. And I've noticed their habits have changed a lot since then. Poor Kumiko, as she gets older, she has no more predator teeth like these things. So I've been making sure she gets lots of
She's still a predator though.
right, but she gets an extra little scoop at the end when I divide it up,
Yeah.
so she can have more. Because the thing I noticed about Mr. Tails is he stopped eating for a long time before I went like, you're losing a lot of weight.
He was still eating dry food. You said he wasn't. I saw him.
He was swallowing it whole because he wasn't chewing it up. So I'm making sure that the older cats get like enough canned food,
That's it, guys.
Just gotta watch their teeth with wet food. Oh shoot! Now what, Steve? Now what?
We just can't win.
Now what?
Did he? Does he have toys? Did he pull toys under the door in there? I hear squeaking.
Yeah. Are they done?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. Give Kumiko more treats. She had more. She's
Who
good.
said that?
Of course, Drea.
Oh, Drea, you're the best. You and Jordan love Kumiko so much, and I love you guys for that. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
I love Kumiko too. She's my outside buddy and stuff like that. She's hardcore. She's Laura Croft from Tomb Raider. She's hardcore.
She is.
But I love that you guys somehow figure out.
There's one over here.
Because we call her Bitch Kitty because she's always squawking. You guys saw her personality and love her, and I think it's so amazing. She is the sleeper hit.
Yeah.
She's ranked 3rd.
She's a good cat.
Is she ranked 3rd amongst the cats? It's Mooch, then Mr. Tails. Mr. Tails is gone. So it's Mooch, Kumiko is the hierarchy.
As far as who
It's just a hierarchy of
who they
smacking
like?
and
Oh,
just
yeah.
like everything.
I don't know. Kitty's pretty badass in there. Don't come onto her bed. She'll kick your butt.
You know what? Yeah, she kicks Topo's butt.
Yes.
Topo's the biggest by almost 2 times every other cat, but he is under 2 years old.
Yes, he does not know he's the biggest, and he's still trying to find his place in the house. Yeah, why would you throw that at him? You know that's not gonna end
If you guys haven't watched RFS Cats, which you guys should on Instagram, Topo lately has been grabbing all Hannah's snacks, beef jerky and beef sticks.
Anything he can get his hands on that he thinks might be a cat treat, he will absolutely get.
Yes.
Yes, My Life Was a Wicked Adventure says wet food's good for cats. It helps hydrate them. Dan's been freaking out because Mooch hasn't been drinking as much water lately, and I've been trying to explain to him it's because they're eating more wet food.
It's only been
they
3
don't need to
weeks
get
a
as
month.
much water.
It's just been a month. It hasn't been enough time.
BR Bug says you should mix dry and wet because only wet will give them tartar buildup on their teeth. You just can't win. I don't know.
But I have those teeth brushing things that Husky Tales 101 sent us.
Yes. Melissa says they need to drink a lot of water to flush the wet food out of between their teeth, otherwise it will cause decay.
They have the faucet that runs, and then I get Mooch 3 to 4 times a day water. Maybe that's why he's been drinking water more lately. Like I've been
to rinse out his teeth.
Yeah, maybe he's rinsing out his teeth. But I'm here to facilitate everything they need.
Yes.
Like, I watched them.
You have definitely tuned into the cats a lot better being home.
I have watched them like a hawk the last year and 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, 8 months. I've been watching them like a hawk. So.
Angie says, I watched a cat info live stream. They said kibble cleaning cats' teeth is a myth. I sure don't know that's what they said.
That's what Trident gum's for. Cleaning our human teeth. But I definitely noticed that I used to give 2 to 3 scoops of dry food a day, and now I'm giving 1 every other day in there.
Yeah, they're definitely eating less. We keep it there in case, if they're hungry in between meals, they're welcome to eat as much as they want, but...
So I'm learning.
They hold out for the wet food.
Yes, and I'm learning.
They definitely prefer
that.
And
they could all use, not Mooch. Because Mooch was really skinny when I got back from the camping trip.
Yeah, because he didn't eat for like 3 or 4 days.
So I've been doing a really good job on giving Mooch so much food I give him extra little scoops. I've been trying to make sure him and Kumiko, the oldest 2 cats, how old are they?
Mooch is about to be 14. Kumiko's like
12.
A few years younger.
Yeah, right.
Like 2 to 3
I'm making
years
sure,
younger.
but she's got no more teeth. She lost all 4 of her predator teeth.
Yes.
So I make sure they have a little more scoops because I learned that from Mr. Tails. He taught me that.
Yes.
Mel
Shane wants to know what kind of cat food do they eat.
We're still giving them just a gimmick food.
We're still doing the Friskies right now. We're looking into higher quality, but they come in smaller cans, so then we would have to buy twice as much. Because right now we get the 5-ounce Friskies can, and that can go 5 ways.
They're getting between 3 and 4 cans a day, depending on what I
4?
want to tell you. Okay, look, here's the deal. They only got 4 cans yesterday when I gave them 2 in the morning because I was trying to reset their hunger because I could tell that the time...
Did you use up the half-eaten one in the fridge yet?
I did not.
You're fired.
But I'm trying.
You're fired.
I'm learning. Either way, they live the life.
Yeah, I've been looking into and
5 Ricky Schroders in this house.
I did add to the RFS Cats Amazon wish list some different brands to try, but we stocked up a whole bunch on like multiple cases because we've been feeding him so much. He's digging into something.
Realistically, if we were to feed him like kings, it would be $80 a month, maybe max.
Yeah.
You know what? I can live with that for how much.
That's a lot.
I love the cats. I can live with that.
Cyber Husky says, my budget allows me to feed my dogs raw food. We have a separate fridge for them in the kitchen. At Blake's mom's house, that's what they do with their dogs. And I wish we could do something better. It's not in the budget right now. We're working on trying to...
But it is in the budget to give them canned food.
Over dry food.
They're taken care of.
Yes. Yeah,
They're taken care of.
Yeah, the difference in feeding them the canned food 3 times a day over the dry food is minimal. Given the cost of the dry food and how much of that they were eating, and it's better for them, so we're doing
have
that.
Sriracha ketchup, and you can have higher quality food,
You know what they won't eat is they have the cat food that's like refrigerated.
Oh, poor Steve, because he's got so many animals there.
Right.
They don't want to eat the raw food.
Aww.
You know what? Okay, here's the thing, Steve. I gotta defend them all. I love McDonald's. I love those dang chicken nuggets. I get it. I don't want to eat I don't want to come home and eat
Sorry, did you need this?
I want to eat chicken McNuggets.
Did you need this?
He's so tall.
He is.
There's a picture of him. Oh, you'll have to see it. I think you'll post it tomorrow. He's just so long.
Here.
I love him. I was telling Crystal last night, maybe I was telling you, I cannot wait to see what Topo's like in 5, 6, 7 years from now. We get to have this big, huge lug in our life. And,
whoa!
He's
Bro.
crazy.
Why do you act like you're starving and need to have everybody's treats?
Dude, because he's big. He's big.
You're rude.
The guy at the vet told me he needs to be chasing mice in barns. Look, make him stretch up. Can you make him stretch up?
Come get
Look at this is ridiculous.
Last time I tried to show up at US, he dropped.
That's right. He's just too. He can get to the top of the counters, right?
He can reach up and touch the top of the counter
And pull down food.
Yes.
Do you guys remember when he weighed nothing and he looked like he doesn't even? We can't even call him we can't even call him Mouse anymore because he gained so much weight. He doesn't even look like a mouse. Now he just looks like a bowling pin. We should call him Kingpin.
Hey, stop chasing her. He gets mean. You've had enough. You're bad. All right, I'm fading, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little dizzy again.
Okay. Dizzy like good dizzy?
No, dizzy like I need to go sit down. So, all right. Well, thank you all for joining us for what turned out to be a little longer than I expected for 2 really quick and easy recipes.
I put the Facebook group in the chat.
Okay. If you guys have not already, please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest. I will post these recipes to the Pinterest page as soon as we're done here. If you guys want to try making these later, thank you to everybody who made them along with us tonight. If you haven't already, post pictures in the group. Let's see how they turned out. Thank you to Ollie, and congratulations on making some snacks. You did a really good job, and Hannah and,
Good job,
everybody
Crystal.
else.
You made it.
Thanks. As I was
job,
standing here, I'm
Crystal.
like, "Ooh, there goes that dizziness again." I staved it off for a while, but here I am. So, we will see you guys tomorrow night for Dantix, starting at 6 p.m. right here in this same place, Pacific time. And that's all I got in me. Thanks. Have a good night, everybody.